Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to today's stream. How's everybody doing? Let me turn the music down a little bit. Checking the chat. How's everybody doing? Looking good, looking good. Get myself situated here. All right, so today we're going to be streaming some Trainz 2019. I got 2 copies of the game to give away at some point today. So there's going to be 2 chances to win. I'll get into details of that in just a moment. Just still seeing people joining into the stream here, so I want to make sure we've got as many people as possible who are going to be here. But there will be 2 chances chosen at random to win copies of Trainz 2019. So I'm going to be playing Trainz 2019, and we're going to be working on the Port LA route today. And I'm going to show you some new features in Trainz 2019 that are only available for Trainz Plus users and in development type stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Look forward to that. And it's been a long time. It's been a while since I've done a stream. I can't remember the last time I did an actual live stream. It's been for Trainz at least. I think it's sometime months ago, maybe in July or June, beginning of summer maybe. So anyway, yeah, this is sort of a big thank you for 5,000 subscribers, man. We're almost up to 5,100 in just like a week or 2. And I've been meaning to schedule this stream for a little bit, but I haven't been able to set aside the time to do so. But here we are. So I'll probably stream for about 3 or 4 hours. We'll see how it goes. Do a little bit of work here and there. All right, so first things first. In order to enter the contest for a copy of Trainz 2019, we got 61 people watching right now. I think that's a good time to start. You're going to want to enter the code into, I'm going to give you a code. You're going to enter it into the chat. That's going to get you qualified and put into a random selection generator. I'm using Nightbot for that, which is what I used last time. And then at some point, I'm going to pick 2 random times throughout the stream to roll it, and that a random person will be chosen, and you'll have 2 minutes to respond. If you don't respond within 2 minutes, we're going to roll again, and you lose your chance. So make sure that you're around in the chat, and you have the ability to hear your name be called when the time comes, and acknowledge it in the chat. And then sometime later, we'll roll again, and the second winner will be chosen. The copies of the game that I have are actually full version copies that are not Steam. They're not Steam copies. They're actually standalone copies for the full version of Trainz 2019. I'm not sure if that includes gold membership or not. They didn't really tell me, but it's a full copy of the game. So, I mean, you can't really complain about that. The $70 version, not just the regional version. It's the full game. So it's super cool. Really great. Really happy that they hooked me up with that to give out to you guys. So we've got that. And basically the simple rules are, once I give you the code, you can only enter it once. Entering it more than one time is not going to get you any more qualified than just entering it one time. Once you're, the fun police is here. Thanks, Sean. Once you're entered, you got to make sure that you stay in the chat, stay in the stream, to hear your name called. And I'm not going to say like, oh, at 2 o'clock, I'm going to pick the first winner, because then you're going to just leave and come back at 2 o'clock. So we'll make sure that people kind of stick around and hang out for a little bit. So the code is going to be AM5000, lowercase am and 5000, no space, no comma. So if you type that into the chat right now, that's going to get you entered, and you might as well do that now so I can make sure that this works before I get too involved with building. So yeah, this is the port of LA. I see somebody's asking it in the chat there. We haven't really done a whole lot of work on it. I did what was it called? Transport this or translate this into the game using a dem. And I really have only worked on this small segment here. So we're going to see what we can expand and what we can do going forward. All right, seeing the chat populate now with entry codes. We make sure Nightbot is working properly. Yes, that appears to be the case. All right. Looking good, looking good. Let me just keep an eye on. So also, since I have Nightbot installed, or, you know, in the chat, it may or may not ping people for certain stupid things. So if you get silenced, I tried to like lower the settings for like when it mutes people and stuff like that. But if you do get muted for some reason due to Nightbot, I apologize. What does this mean that they have a dot next to it? It's just being funny. I think it's doing... Sorry, I'm looking at Nightbot here. AM 5000. Hold on, I gotta maximize my window here so I can actually see. Anti-spam. Automatically mark users as ineligible that post the keyword multiple times. No, I want to disable that. Okay. Yeah, it just marked a bunch of you guys who posted more than once as ineligible, so let me just go and deselect that. I don't want you guys, I don't want to waste your time. Make sure that everybody is equally, has the same chance here. And I will remind new people throughout the stream what the code is. And this is just sort of a way to make sure that we don't end up with any computer bots or anything like that. All right, and then whoever wins will have to get you to verify yourself somehow, which I'll figure out. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but figure that out. All right, back to the chat. I'm just looking at what you guys are saying in chat. All right, cool. So AM 5000 gets you entered. Lowercase AM and then 5000, no comma, no spaces. All right, so I also have Google Earth. Let's make sure that this transitions properly. I have Google Earth loaded here so that I can sort of jump around and make sure that that all looks good. If at any point the game freezes for you guys in the stream, let me know. I've been having that sort of issue lately, and I'm not really sure why. I think today what I want to try to do is expand up this way a little bit more. I know you guys can't see my mouse cursor, and I'm indicating what I'm talking about with it, but just sort of focus on the middle of the screen. We're going to follow the track northward, and I guess that's eastward, east and north. So we'll see if we can do that today. And then I would like to check out, maybe we can sort of start mapping out this area over here. Looks like some kind of like a coal dump refinery complex thing. I don't know exactly what goes on over here, but that might be kind of cool to try to start building. Yeah, I have no idea what this facility is, but it looks neat. So maybe we'll try to take a stab at that today as well. Excuse me. All right, back to surveyor. I feel like I need one more monitor. I've got two monitors. I feel like one more would be good, so I could have all my stream stuff on one, and then the game on another, and then like Google Earth on another, and then I don't have to like keep clicking between windows and stuff. All right. Ooh, my chat just froze. All right, so one of the first things I want to show you, at least in Trainz, and I guess maybe give you like an overview of this map a little bit, are some of the new cameras. And my new favorite camera, I might have shown this off the last time, is the drone camera. So now you can actually move around in Trainz 2019 and not be looking at the ground all the time. So you use page up and page down to go up and down, and I'm right-clicking with my mouse, and I can actually just drag it and look around. So this is super, super, super nice. Gonna be great for doing cinematics and stuff like that. So we'll just do a quick fly around. I did do some work off camera since the last time I'd streamed this map, and I can't remember exactly what I did. I think I laid down like a whole bunch of these road markings around over here and down here. Yeah, I put all these road markings down off camera, and the numbers, track numbers, which is kind of fun. Adds a lot to it, man, but wow, it was like very painstaking to do. Yeah, there is a walk camera. Let's see how it does. First person shooter style, I guess. It's kind of cool. I wish maybe you could move a little bit faster, but it looks good. And then we could just hit the escape key, and then we're back to like the normal camera, which is good for building. I don't think you would want to build with the... I don't think you can, actually. You could try. I don't think you would want to build with the drone camera. Yeah, you can't do it anyway. So, whatever. The other thing that's really interesting in Trainz 2019, and like I said, I have the Trainz Plus edition, so this is like a totally new feature that's only available for people with Trainz Plus. But this is their unified driver and surveyor, which I just want to show you guys really quick. So if I hit Control and F2, it'll actually put me right into driver mode, just like that. The one thing, and I could just start going. The one thing that I don't like about this, and I thought was going to be a feature, is that I thought when you go back into surveyor that the trains would keep moving. But if I go back into surveyor right now, using Control and F2, it pauses. So the trains are like moving, but they're not actually moving. But I can go right back into driver without actually having to change, you know, windows or anything like that. So that's like super convenient, I think. At the very least, even if they don't develop it any further than that, I think that's just like really, really nice to not have to go up here and save and then go into like driver mode, and like it takes time to reload it and everything like that. And then if you want to make an adjustment, I don't know, it's kind of a pain. But so this is kind of a cool new feature. I like it a lot. Will this route be released? I mean, if I ever finish it, sure, I'll release it. But I'm kind of just doing it as a fun build for streams. So I'm not sure if I'm ever going to really do it. But now we can switch back into surveyor. I don't know what happens though when if you grab the train and you move it to another track. Let's see. And then we switch out. Well, it does keep moving. Interesting. Cool. All right, so let's get back into the surveyor mode. We don't need to have that going. So that's kind of a neat feature I thought I'd show you guys. I think it's one of those things that they're going to bring into the game eventually for everybody, but we'll see how it develops. Right now, I think it's just a in development tool. All right, so, oh man, let's see, where do we want to start today? It's been a while, feeling a little rusty. All right, let's see. Okay. So I got a couple buildings just sort of haphazardly thrown around, which I'm going to use for other things. And then, so I've got the UTM tiles also underneath, which is super helpful. And I think I did work on most of this track. I can't remember where I left off. I tweaked all the track. I think this all looks good. Yeah, up to here. So when you bring a map into the game using a DEM file, it'll put all the rails down, but it adds millions of spline points, which are totally unnecessary. But it's easy. It's a good starting point. It's a good to, you know, start working with. So you kind of got to go through, and obviously we don't need to have like this many spline points on a curve. I think that's like the bulk of the work that you got to do when you're working with DEM maps. And I think over here is where that big coal thing is. Kind of looks like it. So maybe we'll try to work our way over that way. We'll see what we get done. All right, let's see. The other thing is, since I started this, I found some much better asphalt. Actually, this one might be okay. Yeah, some of these PBR textures are kind of strange. All right, so for guys and girls who are just joining into the chat, in order to enter the giveaway, in the chat, you're going to type AM5000, lowercase a, lowercase m, 5000, no spaces, no commas. So if you want to enter to win Trainz 2019, that's how you get entered. let's do a little bit of work over here. See what we can get done today. Does the DEM auto tracker placer work in Trainz, or is it Trainz 2019? Yeah, I mean, any DEM, whenever you make a DEM file and you port it into the game, it'll place the track and everything. It's all about how you make the DEM file. It's a separate piece of software. It's called transdem. So yes, the answer is it will work in Trainz as well as Trainz 2019. By the way, putting the code more than once in the chat does not give you any better chances of winning. So don't waste your time. You're just polluting the chat. Looks good. We got... I'm so confused about this. Mark as eligible. I don't want to... Sorry, I'm like screwing with the Nightbot thing. I'm trying to make sure that everybody who enters is eligible, but it's a little bit confusing on the website. I might have to just do this later, but I want to make sure that I stay on top of it. And again, this is for a chance to win full copies of Trainz 2019. I have 2 codes, and I will be giving them out not at the same time. It'll be one, and then I'll do another one later on. Just gotta click on a couple more of these usernames here. I don't want to wait till the end when there's, you know, 120 people or something like that entered into this, because then that's gonna be a real pain. Try to stay on top of it. Right now, it looks like 50 eligible, yeah, 50 eligible users. We'll do a drawing in maybe an hour or so. All right, what do we got here? We got more containers. I really don't want to place the containers, so maybe we won't work on this section. It's just way, way too much to do that. Let's see what we can do over this way. We can do road markings, and we can do scenery things. I think we need to add the seawall over here, so maybe we'll start with that. And make sure that the coast is the right shape, which it is not. The other thing that's kind of weird with this is I'm assuming that it's all level, that it's all one height, but the DEM sort of didn't take that data exactly, so I'm trying to just go off of Google here and off of the Google images and try to make it work. This is all new. I think they built this like in the last 10 years, so all very new, fresh. I don't know why that tile is missing. All right, so let's grab this texture here, which is what we've been using, and just continue it along the edge. This is one thing that I like about these PBR textures is that it's really great for like rocks and like creek beds and stuff like that. The water will actually interact with it as well. I don't know if I can get a good angle on it, but that is a very, very nice feature. And I might want to, probably want to rotate these a little bit. Yeah, the water looks really nice in Trainz 2019. I gotta say, they did a pretty nice job with that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. My phone's plugged in like way out of the way. I'll answer that in a minute. It's my mom. Can't ignore it. All right, so what do we got underneath here? This is super convenient to be able to just look at the Google Earth underlay. These buildings are kind of throwing me off. I want to move them. Let's move them over there for now. Am I using this one here? No. It's hard to know like which buildings I placed like in the spot that I want them to be. Man, I wish that tile, I don't know where that UTM tile is. That kind of stinks. Not a big deal though. We got some roads over here. We can keep the rock face going. It looks like it goes this way. Just gonna have to guess or go back and forth between Google Earth and this to get a accurate look. It would be nice to get a good chunk of this done today. Like I said, this is just like a for fun build. I picked it because it's so different. I've never done something modern and something West Coasty, and like a big seaport seems like a really cool, fun thing to do. And there's just so much activity here that I thought it'd be a good build to work on. All right, let's see. I gotta get my water. Make the radius bigger. Yeah, and I put this little compass down so I knew which way was north when I was looking at it. Because when you're like, you know, zoomed out like this, you could get turned around pretty quickly. So I like having that. It's helpful, but it's going to be underwater now. So we'll place down water all over here. I have another build going on in Trainz 2019 as well. Telemarketer's calling me. I have a video series that I'm just starting on now that's being built in Trainz 2019. And you guys should be seeing that pretty soon in the next week or two. Should get the first episode out. So I'll be alternating that and P&B stuff going forward. All right, cool. For anybody just joining, make sure you type in code AM5000 for a chance to win. 2 chances to win copies of Trainz 2019. Where am I now? I'm lost again. Oh, how did I end up over here? All right, yeah. What happened to the main central? I get asked this question pretty frequently. Tane, yes, Tane is what happened to the main central. That is 100% accurate. The game decided to reset. So we built it off of a DEM file just like this. And the game reset it for some reason. We built... Well, I built that whole yard, all of Rigby Yard, and we started work in Portland and the surrounding areas. And I think it was Tane SP3, I want to say. When that came out, it basically just reset the map. So there's just, it's kind of just like scattered pieces of track all over the place. So if I want to start it up again, I'm going to be starting from scratch, just starting over entirely. So I kind of just haven't had it in me to rebuild that yard again because it took me so long, and it was just so much work that I kind of don't want to do it again. Like I'll probably revisit the build eventually in the future, but it's going to be a little while. You know, when you lose that much work and every time you open it, it looks a little bit different because the game keeps resetting the data files. Like you kind of lose motivation pretty quickly about it. So that's what happened with that. I don't know why it did that. It was some kind of a bug in the game. And I did hear from other people who had used DEM maps to generate a map in the game that they've experienced something similar, but I don't understand why it would do that though. Like, and it seemed to only be for DEM generated game maps, routes. So I don't know why it would target that, because it's the same thing. All the data's already there. Like, why is it, I don't know, why does it affect that only? So a really strange sort of bug, but hopefully that doesn't happen on this route or the other one that I'm working on, because the other route that I'm working on is also based on a DEM. So But yeah, I mean, I'll get back to it one day. It's just not going to be for a little while. And it's too bad too, because I, was really looking forward to building the main central. It's one of my favorite railroads. So I was really looking forward to recreating that in the 1960s, 1970s. So I know I'll come back to it eventually, but just not now. I got other things, other projects that I want to work on. Maybe once the game sort of stabilizes a little bit more, and maybe I'll try to like port a new DEM into it and use more of the track. Because when we created the DEM for that one, we didn't have it lay out the track like I did for this one. It was all just the terrain files. And then I hand laid most of the track. And then Nick did some other track too. But, I want to go back and do all that all over again. Ugh. So, might just have it lay out the track, and then we just got to tweak it, and then it'll be a lot faster, and then we could just focus on like the scenery, tweaking the track, modeling the industries, and modeling whatever else to go along with it. So, but for now it's just off to the side. And I feel like maybe it might be better for me to wait anyway. Like, I kind of think about like where my skills were when I started that, and I feel like maybe I might not have been able to do it quite the justice that I could do it now, like if I started building it now. So it might be better in the long run for me to wait so that my skills are notched up a little bit, and I could do a much better job and actually get a better route out of the whole thing in the end. Hey, LTG, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, I think we might have placed down enough asphalt here. Actually, let's just keep going. I am rotating it here and there, but I'm not super concerned about rotating it. These PBR textures, you don't really want to rotate too much. It's not like the regular non-PBR textures where rotating it actually adds a lot of character to it. This actually kind of screws it up a little bit. 84 people watching. We got 84 people watching and 77. I got to keep clicking through these to make sure people are entered. 81 eligible people in the giveaway. A little bit more than that. I don't know why it's not marking everybody as eligible. I have to like go through and manually do it. All right, I'm just gonna. We're gonna do it later. It's too much. Too much to keep going back and forth and doing. I want to keep building. Oh, we haven't really built anything yet. We're just doing texturing, but still. Where are we here? More containers. So we'll fill all that in. Get all this filled in, and then we could start like laying out the roads, figuring out the road markings and all that. Here comes a train outside. I hear it. There it is. I don't know how loud that is for you guys. That wasn't really the loudest horn honk. They usually blow through here really, really loud. Lay on the horn. Hello, everybody joining the chat, joining the stream. Yeah, if you already have a copy of Trainz 2019, it's probably best to not enter so that other people have a chance of getting it. I'm sure everybody would appreciate that. Been thinking about upgrading my computer lately, but I don't know what I could put in it that would really improve it too much. Maybe a better processor, but I don't know. Been playing with the idea of also building a streaming computer, like one that'll handle all of the processing and exporting the video and compressing it and doing all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I don't stream enough to really justify that, I feel like, but it just seems like just a fun thing to do, so I don't know. It's tempting. It's awfully, awfully tempting. Let's see. It kind of looks like there might be a barricade through here with a road. Looks like maybe this is some kind of a gatehouse. So let's see. Let's go to the search filter. JR gate. And if I remember correctly, there is like a something that we can use. Nice, Sean. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I always feel like things could be better, you know? So I think that this could probably go here. Do I have... I must not have object rotation turned on. Or randomly rotate new objects. I can actually turn my draw distance up too. General settings. Interface. Randomly rotate new objects. Yes. Actually, I think I turned that off so when I'm placing down these containers, they're not all over the place. Yeah, I definitely don't need more RAM. I've got 32 gigs of RAM, but I feel like I've got a Core i7-7700K, which is a quad-core processor, and I feel like if I went with like an i9 and got like, you know, a 8-core or 16-core processor, that would be killer. Because this game is pretty processor heavy, so you know I could probably get even better performance with a better processor. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, you know, just dreaming here. You know, I like when I do my cinematics and everything is like just buttery smooth and, you know, no stutters or anything like that. Because, you know, for more than one reason, I don't want to have to like redo my cinematics because there's a stutter. And that happens quite frequently where I'm trying to shoot some cinematics and I get like a frame sputter. I'm like, oh, I gotta go back and like do this all over again. Because it's a lot of work when you're trying to shoot cinematics, just getting it set up and timing everything out, especially when I'm trying to do like sweeping shots or shots with more than one train passing each other and stuff like that. So, you know, then if it screws up and it stutters, then I gotta go back and like reshoot it and reset everything. It's a pain in the butt. I actually think, let's see, let's go back to Earth for a second. I actually think we can go into a street view over here. I just want to see. Oh, I can't go that far over. How do I hide this stuff? Excuse me. How do I go to street view? I think there is. This is just going to take me down to like a stupid 3D view. I know that there's actual street view in here somewhere. Oh, up as far as here. The thing is with, oh, so there's a fence there. It's not a guardrail, it's a fence. Okay. So we'll put up some fences. The thing is with adding like an i9 to my machine or changing my processor, I don't know if I'm gonna need to change my motherboard. Like I don't want to have to change my motherboard. Because then that's a whole production. You know, why is this thing so far away from me? Trying to get my stream deck a little bit closer so I'm not like reaching for it too far. Yeah, and then I gotta like change out my I gotta disconnect all my hard drives and all that stuff, and I don't want to deal with that. All right, code AM5000 will get you entered for a chance to win Trainz 2019 full copy. Make sure you place that into the chat. AM lowercase 5000. No spaces, no commas. All right. I see the amount of people watching is increasing, so I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to enter and everybody knows that there is a giveaway happening. Two chances to win. They will not happen at the same time. We'll do one giveaway, and then an hour or so later we will do another giveaway. All right, let's see. It's getting awfully bright in my office here, so I'm having a hard time seeing stuff. It's also getting really warm, even though I have the AC on. What's the fence that I usually use? I think it's like fence mesh or mesh fence. This is it. Oh, it's like a 6-foot new. That's a gate. 6-foot rusty, 6-foot new. All right, I like this fence. These are nice fences, I think. Well detailed. The motherboard I have is a It's an Asus Republic of Gamers Z. I don't even remember off the top of my head. 230? Does that sound right? 930? Something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I should delete that before I do anything else. It's an LG 211 socket, I think is what that takes. I can't remember. I can't split my mind into focusing on so many different things all at once. Looks like this road might go into that parking lot, so maybe we want to get rid of that median. I think that's what it looks like. So we'll delete that stuff. Yeah, I'd say that looks like the median probably should end over there. Fine with me, we'll do that. I don't want blackout curtains because I don't want it to be dark. It's just that everything in this room is white. The blinds are white, the curtains are white, the walls are white, my desk is white, my desk behind me is white, everything is white. So any bit of sunshine that comes in here, it just goes everywhere. So it's very, very bright. And the sun comes directly in through this window. And in about an hour, it's going to be right at my back. In fact, I might have to put my light on my face so I don't turn into a silhouette. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right. So we can probably start getting some road markings placed down in a second. We'll get this worked out. This probably goes up to here. Straighten that out. Yeah, I might have to turn my AC up even more. Getting very hot in here. Catch you later, Jared Miller. Thank you for hanging out. Have a nice afternoon. Enjoy your Saturday. I guess we will continue the fence to about there. Why not? So, how many of you guys are, aside from possibly winning a copy of Trainz 2019, how many of you guys are planning on upgrading to Trainz 2019? Out of curiosity. I'm asking for me. I'm not asking for for N3V's sake. I'm just curious myself how many people are thinking about making the upgrade. I know a lot of people are still using Trainz 10, Trainz 12 because they've got older computers and that sort of thing. But I'm just curious. Because my experience so far with Trainz 2019 it's been kind of mixed. I guess I shouldn't say it's all been good. It's been mixed. I mean, as it usually is with any new game or new version of a game, that you can end up with a lot of bugs and stuff that is unexpected. But overall, I gotta say I do like the way that it looks. Can I do that? Yeah, I do like the new lighting. I like some of the new PBR stuff. And I have found that performance seems to be a lot better. I found out just the other day, and I'll talk about this in the video that I'm making, but I was using an outdated build. So I was having all these problems, and it just turns out that it wasn't actually the game itself. It was because I was in like a beta. What's my favorite thing from JR? The debev. No, I don't know. I can't answer that. I mean, I think everything on JR is really top notch. That would be the way I would answer that. Currently using Trainz 2019 Plus. Nice. All right, so we already got some users for Trainz 2019. Cool. Yeah, I'm not fully making the switch just yet. Still going to be working like on the P&B in Tane, and that's really just for my own sanity's sake, because switching that map from Tane to 2019 is just going to be a major headache. just because of all the assets. There's a lot of older assets and stuff in there, and I just don't want to have to like retexture everything that I've already done. I want to make more progress going, you know, finishing the route rather than going back and redoing areas again. So. And by the way, I should probably mention, in case anybody is wondering, N3V is not paying me to do this or sponsor this or anything like that. They did give me the copies of Trainz 2019 to give away, but that's it. So this is not a paid. They're not bribing me into anything. So this is my own true thoughts and discussion on the matter. I figured I should just put that out there in case anybody, you know, sometimes it might sound like you know, like a paid sponsorship or something like that, and that's not what this is at all. Tony at N3V, the CEO, was kind enough to actually reach out to me. I didn't even ask them for it, but he reached out to me and gave me copies. So I think that's pretty awesome. To join the giveaway, type in the chat code AM5000, no spaces, all lowercase, no comma, AM5000. That'll get you in. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. That gets you entered for 2 chances. You won't have to enter again after we do the first draw. It'll be, we're just gonna draw from the same pool of people. All right, let's see. I think this fence should probably go. We're not perfectly on the grid, so we gotta, which drives me nuts when we're like we are here. We're just off the grid, 90 degrees square. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But that's how it is. Lowercase AM. There you go. Not an uppercase AM. There you go. In order to actually accept the winner, whoever wins when we do the draw, they have to be in the stream to claim it. I have no way to reach out to you, so you have to be in the chat when I call your name, whoever is the winner, and you have to be here. And if you're not, then we'll just roll again, and somebody else will have a chance. So you have to be present. That's what happened last time. The last giveaway I did, I think I had to roll like 3 times because people were not here. So that'll be that. And if your name is called and you are present and you can accept it, we're going to have to figure out a way for me to verify that it is actually you that I'm going to give the game code to. So we'll figure that out. This route is the port of Los Angeles, California. This is the whole thing. It is a DEM map that I'm just working on for fun. It's not, I'm not going to say like I'm doing it too seriously because I'm just doing it for fun. It's something different. If I finish it, it'll be released. If I don't finish it, then there's no, no pressure. You're automatically entered as soon as you type in the code AM5000. And I have a list of people who are entered into it going. It's over in my Nightbot. Let me just make sure everybody is qualified. I have to keep doing this manually for some reason. I don't know if it's looking for duplicate accounts. I don't see any duplicate accounts so far, at least. Looks like we've got a little over 100 people entered right now. And the winners will be chosen at random. So, how long will I be streaming for? I'm planning until probably between 4 and 5. 5 o'clock at the latest. But we'll see how my voice holds up and how my focus holds up, if I can stay focused long enough. I do have some plans for the evening, so just got to make sure I'm done before then. And we'll do the drawing 2 times. We'll draw once and announce a winner, and then sometime later we'll draw again and draw another winner. So I'm not going to do both at the same time. AM5000 is all lowercase in order to enter, no uppercase. It is case sensitive. I'm getting low on coffee, man. All right. So we've got... Let's see what the shape of this is looking like. All right, cool. So I'm going to turn that question around on you guys about JR stuff. What is your favorite content on JR? What is your favorite routes or your favorite, you know, any of that stuff? What's your favorite routes or assets or anything that is on JR? What do you guys like? I think you could run this game on a laptop. You'd have to turn down the settings a bit, but I actually think the performance in this game is pretty decent, believe it or not. I don't know if I would say that it's better or worse than Tane, but I mean, I get pretty decent performance. I mean, I do have a pretty beastly computer, but yeah, I mean, I think it's good. What am I looking for here? Details? I don't have any of my pick lists on here, and that kind of drives me nuts. DBev, Juice Train, coffee is a food group. Yes. Bean water. I like to call it bean water. Central Ohio, thank you so much, man. P&B, you guys like P&B? Actually, I don't even need to search any of this. What am I doing? I could just grab it. I'm just trying to check the width of our roads here. So I don't want it to be too narrow, but I also don't want it to be too wide. All right, let's see. That's not bad. Needle sub, man, that's an oldie. You can't possibly like that. All right, where are we going with this road? It looks like we can go over to here, maybe. Let's adjust this a little tiny bit. Tier 4 ES44 when? I don't have the answer to that. I don't know. I have no clue. We're working on it. All right, so I just want to make sure that I get this, that these roads are at least parallel with themselves. So we'll take a quick measurement here. 79 feet? Let's say 79 feet. Just want to measure it down here. So that's one thing that I really hate is having a road not, or like parallel lines that are not quite parallel. I'd say we're probably close enough there. We're within like a foot or two. Oh, I can't ask you what you guys want JR to make. You guys are all very vocal about what you want JR to make, and I have no control over that. So let's just split this thing in half. Put this more in the middle. Okay, that looks cool. All right, I want to do something like this. Let me get the road markings. Let me get the yellow single solid. It's 10 inches. Skinnier one, here we go. 97 people watching, awesome. If you guys are just joining, code AM5000 in the chat will get you a chance, get you entered into the contest here for 2 chances to win a copy of Trainz 2019. I feel like I should have just like recorded like a little commercial. I could just like press the button on my stream deck and have it play that. All right, so let's do this. See, the thing that really fascinated me about doing this route or this map was all the road markings. I don't know why I'm kind of lately, like, and I say lately as in like the past year, been sort of obsessed with with it, but I guess because it's something that's just been really lacking in Trainz for a long time, so the idea of adding realistic road markings and roadways just really tickles me. I like the idea. Oh, by the way, yeah, Discord. Let me give you guys my my Discord link. Invite people. Let me do that now. I'm gonna do it a couple times throughout the stream. Edit invite link. And we're gonna have this link is gonna expire after an hour. I'm not gonna put a limit on there. Do that. We'll copy that. Make sure when you join, mods now get ready for an influx. Make sure when you join, you read the rules of the operating department because we have very specific rules set in place to avoid having people we don't want in the Discord from coming in, or bots or anything like that. So make sure you read the rules because you're not going to be allowed to post for a little while, or you're going to be very limited. All right, there's a link. Have fun. All right. So we got that. Let's add our white line over here. We're gonna definitely be doing some tweaking with this, but I want to just sort of get it roughed in. And we'll fix that ground texture in a moment. Actually, let's do it right now so that it's not in the way, not distracting. Gotta make the marquee a little bit bigger. All right, cool. Fix it down here. Let's see what we could do with this area. So in the Discord, make sure, as I said, read the rules. You're going to be pretty limited on what you can post for a little while. But eventually you will rank up and have full access to the rest of the Discord. But at first, it's limited. So just keep that in mind. Don't ping me asking me why you're not allowed to post. Because I keep getting asked that quite a bit. It's like, it's all there. It's all in black and white. All right, so let's see. We're going to go about this far with this sort of thing. What's up, Tom Boer? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. What IRL Class 1 would fit on the P&B? Probably like CSX and Norfolk Southern, I would say. Yeah, let's see. Am I going to be able to do this? Because these are not perfectly... Not exactly the right length. They're going to overlap. There might be some... that might work. As long as there's not Z fighting, or too much of it at least. Alright, well, that's good enough. I like the way that looks, so... this is a little bit off, though. Alright, there we go. Not bad. Alright, let's see. Single. I need the double. Double broken. Double solid. So we're going to do something like this. How far? Because I saw that this road sort of has some lanes to it. So let's go up to here, maybe. Doing well, Tom Boer. Doing well, thank you. Thank you for asking. I don't know what this building is here. Maybe we can go into Street View again and take a look. Again, let's try to do... What did we say? It was 79 feet? What's 79 divided by 2? Is that 34? 35 feet? 35 be 60. It's 70 feet. It's 30, 37. Where's my ruler? Or do I want to go from the white line? How do we want to do this here? Again, I'm just trying to make sure that there's even spacing from all this stuff. So we'll go from white, 32.7. So, what did I say? $33 and $33 would be 66. Let me just double check. What are we all the way across again? No, we're 70 feet from shoulder to shoulder. So that's 35. All right. Oh, I want to delete that one. 35 feet. All right, so slide this over to about there. All right. Delete that, and then we'll just check it down here. Not the funnest part of doing prototype stuff, or hand-laid roads for that matter. All right, that should be good. So then we can delete our ruler. And we're gonna go and do this. Straighten that, straighten that. Sweet. Now the only problem with this is trying to get these in here now. Might have to, I don't want to do it by hand, but we'll just do a couple. It's just a real pain in the neck. We'll go here. This is just like the spline point pieces just get way, way in the way. Like little side note to N3V, add some kind of scalable slider or something like that so we could change the size of these things. Please, please add that. Everybody would be happy. Yeah, that last one looks a little weird. These last couple, a little too spread out. Maybe here. Yeah, I mean, that's just whatever. That's good enough for now. Okay. Good enough for these purposes. So we kind of have two lanes, sort of. So we'll do, I'm gonna just make this like one lane. Maybe we can do something like angled parking of that white. That's gonna be too big. I was gonna put like you know, some striping or something like that there, but that's gonna be too much. What do we want to do? We want to do that here, I think is what it looked like on the, got some kind of like checkpoint thing here. Let's go to the street view. See if we could see that. Oh man, I'm trying to use Trainz controls in in Earth here. How do I do this? There we go. Oh, so there was more than one. Oh, so maybe this was sort of like a way station. Actually, that's kind of what that looks like. That's all right. And then this was like the checkpoint. So maybe that's all right. We'll just do it the other way. Or what we could do is do Can we add 2 of these? Will they fit? How do we do this? They're too wide. I was thinking if we did some other sort of weird thing. That's all right. Let's just ignore that. Totally ignore it. Didn't happen. But we will place this down. We'll just do a couple of these. Maybe 3. This is not part of the PNB. This is a different, totally different map. This is the port of Los Angeles. This is just a fun build. Stream build, as I like to think of it. So this is what's hard, is trying to like get these to line up properly. Because they want to snap all over the place. If you like, you get like one section lined up and then the other section doesn't line up. We'll do just one more. Looks like we got 105 people watching right now. Awesome. If you're just joining, code AM5000, lowercase a, lowercase m, 5000 with no comma. We'll get you entered for a chance to win Trainz 2019. 2 chances to win. 2 opportunities today. So if you already entered, you don't have to do it again. Entering more than once does not increase your odds of winning. Just pollutes the stream. The chat. Pollutes the chat. Where do we want? We want single, yellow, single, solid, 10 inch. And we'll straighten this out a little bit more in a moment. And I'll also include another link to the Discord eventually. Not at the moment though. So we're probably going to do the first drawing pretty soon. We've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes, so probably gonna do a drawing pretty soon. Right in the next few minutes. All right, how am I gonna deal with this now? We might have to hand make some of these. Which I guess it's not the end of the world if we got to do just a couple. Let me hide that. There we go. Yeah, the effect when you do this right and you get it right, it looks really good. I dig it. I like it a lot. So let's see if I can actually match it up. I guess in theory you could also use the parking spaces as like a template and then draw them in over top with the single splines. So at least you have something to kind of go off of, but maybe that's more painstaking. I'm not sure. Ooh, I should have held shift. You know, like I'm doing right here, just go over the whole length of it and then delete the parking lot spline underneath. So yeah, that would probably work better. Yeah, AM5000 gets you a chance to to win. 2 chances to win. And I think we're probably going to do the drawing in just a couple of minutes here. The first drawing we're going to do 2 drawings, and the first one will be in pretty soon. I just want to do it randomly. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's cool. So how are we going to deal with whatever's going on over here is the next question. Delete that, because we got this road that kind of goes around the bend and also goes into this parking lot. So what I want to do maybe is we will continue this sort of around the turn up to here, and then we're gonna grab, we will do double yellow line through here. I'm I'm kind of just roughing that in for now, like that. Figure out where the center of the road is over here too. Let's do that. All right, cool. I was just peeking at the chat there for a second. All right, so let me get this worked out, and then we will draw our first winner. Make sure that this kind of stays sort of parallel. Again, I kind of just roughed it in. See, I like stuff like this. I like when you can get these cool, like, sweeping road transitions and stuff like that. I think it just adds so much to the map. It adds so much to it. All right, here we go. AM 5000 will get you a chance to enter to win a copy of Trainz 2019. We're going to do the drawing. We're going to do drawing right now. So let me make sure everybody is entered. Anybody who has not entered for a chance to win Trainz 2019, a full copy, enter AM 5000 into the chat. We're going to do a drawing in just a second here. I'm going to go through and make sure everybody is in. We've got 129 people who are entered to win. So don't forget that there will be another chance to win after this. We're doing 2 drawings today. The next one will be in a little while. All right. Qualified, qualified, qualified. Site does, for some reason, it doesn't qualify certain people. Whoop, okay. All right, is everybody in? Everybody's entered. All right, here we go. Here's the first chance. First chance to win. Let me make sure that the thing is all good. 1 or 2 people are still outstanding on here. Trying to make sure that it is even for everybody. All right, here we go. 139 people. We are going to roll it. Drum roll, please. I wish I had a sound effect. And I think it's going to put it right in the chat, so it might actually show up before I say anything because of the lag. Here we go. Rolling it. Super Train Dispatch has won the giveaway. You've got 2 minutes to acknowledge yourself in the chat there. Don't forget that there will be 1 more chance to win after this, and if Super Train Dispatch does not claim the prize in the next few moments, we will roll again. Because I can't search this person out. I have no way of tracking people down. So you have to be here. You got, let's say I got 2:09 on the clock. You have until 2:11 before I roll the dice again. I don't see Super Train Dispatch if you're in the chat. Oh, there he is. He's here. All right, Super Train Dispatch. In order to claim your prize, I need you to reach out to me on one of my social media channels. Discord is preferable, but you can do Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter will be fine. So if you can reach out to me now, and then we'll try to have to prove that you are you and not somebody else impersonating you, and then I can give you the game code, and that'll be that. So he is here. So we're gonna roll again. Maybe in, let's see, it's 2 o'clock now. We'll do another drawing in about an hour and a half or so. We'll see. We will see how that goes. So once again, Super Train Dispatch, I need you to reach out to me on Discord or Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. And we'll have to try to verify that you are who you say you are. And I'll figure out how to do that in just the next couple of minutes. I kind of remember how I did it last time. So we'll verify you are you. You'll get the game code. copy of Trainz 2019. This is a full game copy that you will get from the Trainz store. This is not a Steam copy. This is a full version copy. So you can get it from the Trainz port. What is it? Trainzportal.com, I think is their website. All right, let me just take a peek at my Discord here and make sure that nobody reached out to me there. It doesn't look like it. My number on Discord, or my name, is... how do I do that? How do I look that up? It's approach medium... where is it? It's like 89 something. I don't know how to look at my own username. Let me know where you're reaching out to me though, so I know where to look. I'll make sure that we don't have to roll again. Discord. Yeah, let me hold on. I'll find it. I gotta find my username here. It's hiding it because I'm in streamer mode right now. Sean, are you able to get whatever my full Discord is? Yeah, there it is. Approach medium 8932. Oh, I see you in the, hold on. It actually, in Nightbot, I can see your messages here. Can I contact you through Nightbot? No, that's kind of weird. All right, just wait for that, for him to get to me, to reach out to me, and then we'll be good to go. And we will continue on with this build, and we'll do another drawing in a little bit. About an hour or so. That's kind of nice, though, that in Nightbot, I could actually see the person. I didn't realize that. I'd see their messages so that it does acknowledge that they're there. I didn't notice that. I was trying to pick it through the whole stream chat. Couple more people are joining. If you're just joining the stream now, you still have a chance to win. We'll do another drawing in a little bit. Code AM5000, all lowercase, no comma, will get you a chance to win. So, congratulations, Super Train Dispatch. Hopefully by the end of this, hopefully by the end of the stream, you'll reach out to me so that I can actually give it to you. You know, once you don't have to enter a second time. Once you're entered for the first one, you're entered for the second one. So we'll do another drawing in a little bit. But if you're just joining and you haven't entered the first one, code AM5000 will get you a chance to win. I gotta get my stream windows put back together here. There we go. One more chance to win this afternoon. Our first winner was Train, what is it? I always keep forgetting this guy's name. Super Train Dispatch. All right, so we're gonna try to line this up as best as possible once again. You can keep typing the code into the chat as many times as you want, but it's not going to improve your chances of winning. It just pollutes the chat. That's all. What I probably should do at some point is just add the spam protection, which is how it was originally set up, but I think it's a little excessive. If you enter the code more than once, then it just disqualifies you altogether, which I think is, I don't know, that's not necessary. I mean, maybe if I had a chat with like thousands of people, but it's not going to happen. Still nothing through Discord from Super Train Dispatch, but I also don't have any of my other social media windows open, so I guess if I don't hear from him or her by the end, we might have to do another drawing. So I'm going to try doing it this way where I go over top of this and just use it as a template for my angles and do these one at a time. It might just be easier, and then I'll delete the parking space spline underneath. And then the spacing is correct, and the angle is good, and all of that. Hi from England, Kevin. What's up, dude? Welcome. Welcome, England. Good to have you. All right. I try to do my best to keep my eye on the stream as well as what I'm doing here. But if I happen to miss your comment or something like that in the chat, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just focused. I can only look at one screen at a time, you know? All right, let's actually, if we take this... just use that as a template. Where was the last one I left off? Right here. How is the volume of the music also? I'm looking at it on the... I see the levels, but what you hear and what I hear are a little bit different. All right, that's cool. Let's delete that underneath. Let's see what that looks like. Ah, yes, that's much better. I like that effect. Looks good. Barcelona, hello. Welcome. Everybody who's just joining, code AM5000 in the chat will get you qualified for a chance to win a copy of Trainz 2019. That's lowercase a, lowercase m, and then the number 5000 with no comma. All one word, no spaces. Yep, make sure you stay tuned for another chance to win. And possibly if Super Train Guy doesn't contact me, there might be another drawing on top of that. But we'll see. Alright, let's just do this a little bit. I like that. Looks good. I don't know if I want to continue that all the way through. It's fine for now. I just noticed this tree. Let's just move them. Move you to there. Sweet. All right, I think, is there like an end cap for these things too? I thought that there was, but maybe not. I don't know if I used one anywhere. What is this called? JMR 8-foot mulch island. Ah, yes, there are end caps. Okay, cool. So let's see, we're gonna put one over here because that's where we're working. We're gonna try to mix up some of this pavement texture as well. It's looking a little too flat, boring for my liking. All right. Bring this into place. It looks like I could probably even connect the spline to it, but I'm not gonna bother with that. And that looks cool. I'm always curious if I can actually... Oh, we gotta straighten that out. There we go. If I can like wrap the white line around. That's what we're gonna try to do. Ooh, it's getting hot in this room now. Sun is starting to come around like right into my face. It's like one of those things. You always want like a sunny apartment or a sunny place, and then and then it's kind of a pain. Where there's got to be another spline point there. There we go. Lowercase a, lowercase m, 5000 get you qualified. It is case sensitive, so it's all got to be lowercase. This might be as good as this thing is gonna get. It's a little polygony looking, but it's fine. Good enough, I guess. That's fine. And then maybe we'll continue it on this way a little tiny bit. Cool. Will I ever do a CN or CP route? I'm not sure. I've never really considered it. So, he sent me an Instagram. Let me check. Instagram. Sweet. All right. So, Super Train Dispatch, here's what I need you to do. Since you got me on Instagram, I need you to type in a code, type in some numbers or a word, send it in Instagram to me first, and then send it again in the chat. And that'll be at least be the way that I can verify that it's the same person in both. But obviously send me the code in Instagram first, so it's not public. But I got you on Instagram here. Let me leave Instagram open, actually. So I'm not going to get notifications. All right, I'll just type that to you as well. Oh, okay. Yep, I see you're typing now. I'll just wait. So that's how we will verify. All right, cool. I got a code in the Instagram and just need to do the same thing in the chat, in the stream. I've just got my eye on the Nightbot chat so that I can just verify. All right, that's cool. I might take a break in just a minute here to refill my fluids. Maybe a little air into the room. Come on, phone. Face ID, it works great, and then it also doesn't work. All right, cool, verified. I got you. Super Train Dispatch. Perfect. I will send you the game code through Instagram in a little bit. So just stand by, and I'll hook you up. So the next drawing will be in probably about an hour or so. Super Train Dispatch. Once again, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Got a full copy of Trainz 2019. Courtesy, of course, of me and N3V. Let's see, how do we want to do this? We want that to be straight, probably. So I want to retexture some of this in a minute because I don't like how similar all the pavement texture is. So we will mix that up a little bit. Still got 86 people watching, which is awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying this build as much as I am. Seems like you are. All right, so let's do this. Oh, you know what? This is what I wanted to do. Let's see what this looks like. This is gonna be a bit of a long shot attempt. How do we want to do this? Maybe we go to here. I'm trying something out. I don't know if it's gonna look good or how well it's gonna work. Well, let's try this. I want to have like this sort of no parking thing. We'll see how well this works. Hey, Wit Simulations, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Once again, if anybody is joining just now, code AM5000 will get you entered for a chance to win a copy of Trainz 2019. This is a full copy, courtesy of N3V. This is not a Steam copy, which is kind of nice. Although I know some people prefer Steam copies versus the regular full game, but I don't really see the benefit of using Steam for Trainz personally, other than maybe logging how many hours that you've been building, but this is a full version that I'm giving away. All right, let's see. Will I release what I'm working on right now? If I ever finish it one day, yes, I will, but right now, I don't know if I'm ever going to finish it. This is just, it's almost a bit of a test bed. Oops, I got to hold shift. I keep forgetting. Kind of a test bed for different techniques, and just all around doing something totally different, because I've never built anything for the West, Midwest, or these are going to be too thick, I think. Anything on the West Coast or like a port or anything like that. So this is just sort of a fun experiment. And if I finish it one day, I would like to finish it because I think it's a really unique build. But I'm not putting pressure on myself like I do with like the P&B or anything else to get it done by a certain time or crank it out and whatever. It'll get done when it gets done, and it might not ever get done. Let's see, I'm gonna have to start going from this way. Like doing like super painstaking stuff like this is it's a pain, obviously, but I think the effect is gonna be really good. So we'll see. We'll see in a moment here. Wish there was a better way to do this, but I think this is the best way that I've come up with so far. Drawing out every individual line. The effect is amazing though, once you get it. Like, you know, I experimented a lot with these hand-laid roads on the DBEV, and I really love the way that turned out. And kind of learned a lot of what I could do better and what I would change, what I would do differently. So that's sort of what I'm working with right now. A lot of that in my mind. A lot of the DBEV experience still fresh in my mind. Oh man, we're not even like halfway, are we? I hate doing repetitive work, by the way. Like, this is not stuff that I enjoy doing. I'd rather be doing scenery and stuff, but I like the effect of this, so. We're gonna hand paint lines, one at a time. Oh, it's getting really warm in here. I might have to open my window. The problem with opening my window is that these trains go by outside and they're super loud. And they're also making announcements at the station like every 2 minutes. I don't know if my mic is going to pick up on that and it's going to be distracting, but I might have to just try it just so I can get some airflow in here. Because having my door shut behind me just doesn't allow for any circulation in here. Even though I have the central air turned on. It's like, what good is that if the hot air doesn't have any place to go? Just blows cold air in with the hot air and doesn't do anything. All right, I think we're almost done with this. You guys still with me? I haven't looked at the chat. It's probably like the views are dropping. Super repetitive stuff. But I guess, you know what? If you want a good quality route and a good quality build, this is the kind of thing that you have to do, or somebody's got to do, you know? These things don't just happen. I wish there was maybe like a spline that was a little bit easier to work with, but it'd be kind of cool if there was a way to adjust the spline's like width, like if you could stretch it like in Photoshop. All right, that's all that. I'm not doing that anymore. Let's delete the parking lot section, if we can grab it. There we go. And let's see. Yes, yes. See, that looks awesome. I like that. That was like 5 minutes of work, but that was awesome. That looks great. I like it. And then that just adds like another layer of realism, which I think is excellent. So let's see. Let's do... We could add like a dotted line here. Like this is 2 lanes. Your wrist hurts watching this stream, yeah. I don't blame you. I'm just kind of eyeballing where the middle of this is right now. Oh, you guys just heard the train go by outside? My window's not open either, so... you just imagine how loud it is otherwise. That looks cool. I like that. Maybe we can add some road markings down too, like... Oh, maybe there's like a sign. I don't know if there's road sign merge. Okay, I don't have all of my assets installed on here yet, so stuff that I know I have on Intane, I might not have on here yet. Will I ever build a European route? Probably not, truth be told. It's, I mean, mostly because I don't know anything about any European stuff. So, and I personally kind of think that some of these, some of the European trains are pretty weird looking. Chevron, road closed. Left turn. Oh, you know who has it? Oh, but I don't think I have it installed. Back shops, TBS. I don't think I have TBS stuff installed on here, no. Dang. Because there's like, you know, like a lane merge sign. But I don't think I have it installed right now. I know TBS has one. No, I don't have it installed. All right, so we'll forget about that for now. We can add another double line over here. Again, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Looks pretty decent. And then I can't remember what these road markings are called. I think I have them over here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I haven't used them yet. Those, the Dave Snow ones. I think that's what they are. Road text. Oh, I could do this. Do like keep. Is there a right? Keep right. We could do something like this. Oh, look, that bug is still in this game, huh? Stupid rotation bug. Or is there a merge? Does it say merge? Do we have a merge one? M? Where's M? N. O. M? No. Could spell it out, but I'm not. Definitely not doing that. I'm not that. I am not that crazy. Parking marker, somebody suggests. Yeah, I just don't know if I have everything installed. We got stop. Yeah, I might want to put stop one here, actually. And I don't know if this is a bug in the version of the game that I have right now, but holding down control and rotating doesn't totally, it doesn't slow down the rotation too well. Guidance arrow, stop, single, that's the lines, crossing, we got all these directional arrows. What does that look like? Yeah, it's a little too much. Wait, I thought I did install the debev on here, so Maybe they're called something else, like turn. Whatever, it's not... Yeah, these are what I was looking for. Alright, whatever. I don't need that. These would be cool to use, though. We'll rotate this to 270-ish, because I can't really... Oh, come on! I can't believe that bug is still here. Alright, that's as close as that's going to get. So we'll do keep right. I feel like that text would probably be a lot larger in real life, but that's fine. Is Trainz 2019 the worthwhile upgrade from Tane? I would say at this point, probably yes. If you have a decent computer and you're willing to make the upgrade and jump from Tane into 19, yeah, I think the lighting is much better. I mean, just look at the detail and the lighting here. Like particularly if we come over here, nice deep dark shadows, nice highlights. Like look at this building here with the dark shadows and the nice highlight. So I really love the lighting in Trainz 2019. We can look at these engines here. I think this one is a Trainz 19. No, maybe not. Let's look at one of these CSX ones. We'll just show it off really quick. The C40-8W. Let me rotate it. I mean, I think the detail is incredible. Like there's reflection off of the shiny parts. Try to like get like a good angle here. Like there's dirt on the windshield. I don't think you could see it at this angle, but I'm trying. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Go into our drone camera. So, I mean, you can see the texturing on the top of the cab there above the windows. Hopefully that's coming across in the stream. I think it looks really nice, in my opinion. So, is it worth it? Yeah, I mean, if you want to make the jump, I say so. I mean, the game is still in its early stages, so I think that there's more to come, and it seems like N3V is doing a lot. Obviously, I think that there's a lot of problems with Trainz 2019. Probably one of the biggest one is the PBR texturing, which is both good and bad. You know, so in some regards, like it's really good because, you know, you get like this nice, you can get some nice texture like I was showing earlier on like these rocks, and the water, you know, interacting with the rocks and stuff like that. Like that's super cool. Obviously up close, it doesn't look that great. But I think that has some potential. The downside, in my opinion, is that a lot of the PBR textures that are in the game are not actually PBR. They're listed as PBR and they're regular textures, and if you try to place regular textures next to something that is PBR, like track, you get all sorts of problems. So I really don't like that. I really dislike that. I think that if you're going to put PBR textures in this game, you shouldn't have anything else. Like, because if you try to mix it, it doesn't work. So I don't know. That's the downside, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that it could be a worthwhile upgrade for sure. I mean, the water looks beautiful. I really like the way the water looks, and you can change a lot of these settings around too, which I think is great. Like with the water, you could change. Where is it? How come I don't have it anymore? All right, so that's weird. This must be a bug. I did have a way to change the water before, but it's not there. Let me see something. Watercolor preview, do I have to be on a certain time of day? That's kind of strange. So in my version, I seem to be missing that option, but that's not a big deal. I'm sure that'll get patched. It's Train. Thank you, man. Glad you enjoy the dry broke route. I had a lot of fun building it. It's definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorite builds to date. I really love the detail that I included in there, and the backstory and everything like that is... This must be on its own layer. It's definitely one of my favorite routes, so I'm glad that other people are enjoying it. Is the background music P&B a custom piece? What do you mean? I don't know what you're asking. Exactly. I don't know what you're asking exactly. Let's see. What are we trying to do here? We want to see what's going on with these roads. So we've got some kind of a building over here. Oh, maybe that's why I had something. I had something over here. This one. Where are you? Right here. We'll put this one here. Maybe we want... Maybe we do want it facing this way. I'm kind of cool with that. No, I didn't make the music. What I do... So all my music comes off of a website called Epidemic Sound. And what I was doing when I had more time available for like the Dayton and Troy and the P&B and some of my other videos, I can download the music in what's called stems. So I could download all the individual tracks, the guitar track, the drum track, vocals. I could download all those, and then I'll remix it for my own, you know, needs. Take out the drum track and just use the music, the melody, or, you know, things like that. I haven't been able to do that lately because I just don't have the time for it, but that's what I did used to do. And I think the version that you just heard there, I think that was the full version, the unmodified version. Canadian Train Dude just got the deep bev. Thank you for the plug there. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Once again, for anybody who's just joining the stream, code AM5000 in the chat will get you a chance to win a copy of Trainz 2019. That's a lowercase a and a lowercase m 5000, no comma, no spaces. So there will be one more chance to win coming up in a little bit. Is the P&B in Trainz 2019? No, it is not currently in 19. People have ported it into 19 with some success. I have not experimented with it in Trainz 2019. I have a feeling that a lot of textures would have to be replaced and things like that. So I'm gonna mess with it like all at once. Like when I'm finally done with the map, I'll go through and do that kind of thing. But I'm not doing that for a little while. Do Tane's War routes work in Trainz 2019? Yes. Yeah, there shouldn't be any problem with doing that. Some textures might be a little bit weird, but for the most part, everything ports. All right, so it looks like we might have some kind of like an intersection here. I want to work on this crossing. Wait, what am I looking at? Let's go to Google Earth for a moment and see if we could figure out what is going on over here. Okay, so we've got this multi-lane road on the south side of the tracks. And then within here is a separate road that goes into this sort of big parking situation. So let's see if we can kind of get this area modeled a little bit more. I'm not making as much progress as I wanted. I'm spending too much time with friggin' road markings, but whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. I'll go back to the game. So let's see. So that road stays the same. This is supposed to be a multi-lane road. I don't know how many lanes I can really conceivably get here. So what we could do maybe is slide this over. So we have, maybe it's just one lane going out and like 3 lanes coming in, because that's sort of what it looks like to me. Cool. What we're doing, so this is a Port of LA, Port of Los Angeles that we're modeling here. So I ported this into Trainz using DEM map software. Actually, somebody else did it for me, but that's what this is. So I just keep switching back and forth between Google Earth and this game, so I can actually get an idea of how this is gonna look, or how it should look. So let's see, I'm gonna just line these up like this and hope that that's parallel enough. Let's look at the map again. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like multiple lanes coming in and maybe one lane going out. So let's see if we can kind of get this plaza to flow that way. I don't know how well this is going to work. So, let's just spitball this out really quick. Boom, boom, boom. And that's going to come up to like here. So I'm imagining, well, actually, maybe that'll go over to here. So maybe all these toll booths to the right are going in. And obviously I'm going to put some signs over top of these so it's not sun pass. We'll hide that. And then this might be outbound traffic going this way. So we'll call it that. And then this will sort of merge together. Although I've got these lines here. All right, well, let's... I want to do that. Sometimes it takes upwards of a year. How long does it take you to make a route? Well, the debev took me a year to do, and the P&B from when I started the video series was what, 2 years? Did I have the video series going for 2 years before I released it? And that was just one section. So, I mean, it really depends on how much time you could put into it. I mean, if you only have like an hour a week, it's going to take you a really long time to finish a route. And I really don't, that's the kind of time that I have available now, so everything goes much slower. Okay, Master, you only have to enter it just once. Okay. So yeah, what am I going to do here? I want these to be outbound lanes. So then let's just go ahead and delete that and these. And then technically this would be the way to go. So we'll get rid of that. So any trucks leaving would use this way. We'll have to do something with this sign. We'll hide it. I don't know. Something I got to figure out. Hey, Andrew. What's happening, buddy? P&B Phase 2. Well, P&B Phase 1 was free. So if you want the route, it's free. It's the content pack that you're paying for. I don't know what that's going to cost because I'm really a long ways away from being done with it. So honestly, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even considering it right now. It's not even a thought in my mind because I've got another 30 miles or something like that of track to put in. So we are quite a long ways off from that. All right, let's see. We're gonna take this over this way. Let's add a thing here. We'll straighten that, and then we can drag this over here. Do something like this. And you know, the other thing is, like with this route, I'm intentionally putting like a stupid amount of detail into it because that's the reason I wanted to do this route, was to spend time on things like these road markings and just experiment with whatever else. So, you know, that's just where I'm going with this. And again, if it doesn't ever get released because I spent too much time detailing it and I never get anywhere with it, then so be it. It's fine. So let's see, we want to... So this would be like some kind of a merging situation. Again, just kind of spitballing here. Just to get like a little bit of a layout going. And then once I get sort of a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing, I don't know how large these lanes need to be. How wide? You guys probably know somebody knows the answer to this. How wide is a road supposed to be from the white line on the shoulder to the white line in the middle, or the yellow line in the middle? Somebody's got to know the answer to that. So then I can at least take like an oddball measurement. It's like, usually what I keep doing is just, I'll either eyeball it or use like a tractor trailer or something like that to eyeball it. All right, let's see, so that'll go there. Straighten that out. It's gonna be like one of those nightmare merges, but I can't imagine that there would be too much traffic through here anyway. Definitely would have to get some merging signs and stuff down. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's get one here. So the real trick is getting people in, or trucks in here. Yeah, this is starting to come to life a little bit more, I think. I like it. All right, let's hit it with the straightening tool. And then again, it's gonna come sort of this way. Try to keep it at least somewhat parallel. Let's hide that for a second. Yeah, I mean, it's starting to shape up a little bit. I don't hate that. I do hate that little bit, so let's get rid of that. Actually, let's just shorten it and move this. Stupid spline points are in the way. So traffic is going to be coming out this way, so that's fine. We would have to have like some merging signs, but that looks all right. I want to add maybe one or two more of these. That. Maybe drag that over a little tiny bit. Again, I'm just sort of eyeballing because no need to worry too much about these things, because if you look at them in real life, they're not perfect. There we go. All right, I think that should probably be... Should this be one lane or two lanes? I was trying to make it one lane, so... Let's keep it one lane. Did anybody answer in the chat how 9 to 15 feet? Okay, according to Google. 10 to 12 feet, according to the FHA. All right, so maybe we'll call it 10 or 12 feet. When I get to 10,000, paint up a rail driver with my logo. That'd be pretty cool. I like that idea. I have a rail driver. I need to get a new one because it's really worn out. All right, so let's see. If we said 10 to 12 feet, let's just see where we're at. Oh, wow, this is way wider than I thought. How wide? If we go down, let's do 15 feet. Oh, 20 feet even looks like that would be sufficient. Let's just see what that looks like. If we go bada boom. And then let's take another measurement over here. Maybe I should do a rail driver giveaway at some point. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure you guys would like that. That would probably be pretty big. I bet you I'd probably get a big turnout for that. All right, so let's see. So that's 20 feet. That looks about right, I would say. I wonder if, does anybody know on the download station if there's like, man, these headphones are killing me. If there's like a ruler, like a horizontal ruler or some kind of a template that I could just like put down instead of having to drag these stupid built-in rulers all over the place. Because that would be helpful if that does exist. Because then I can not have to keep doing this over and over again. So let's see. We should make it from here then. 20 feet. Where's 20 feet? .8. I'm going to take a short break in a second here. Second drawing has not happened yet. There's still time. I haven't decided when I'm going to do the drawing. I'm doing it at a random time. I want to make sure, because as soon as I do this drawing, everybody's going to leave. So I want to make sure you guys hang out for a bit. Because even after the first drawing, everybody kind of, the numbers dropped. You plummeted. The numbers plummeted. All right, 20 feet. That looks about right. Got a little bit of a little bump here. Yeah, Tane took forever to get rail driver support, which was really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. Okay, that looks about right. Sure, why not? Why not, Joe? Let's just roll with it. So then that means if that's the case, then we can definitely get rid of that. Might even be able to get rid of that. Actually, we probably want that because for just a little bit, because it affects the curve of the rest of it. You know, the shape. So we'll do that. Like I said, I'm eyeballing this part, which is fine. Usually I try to go by like the edge of the spline that like circles there. But, you know, that's just sort of like a cheaty way of doing it, I guess. But it works. It keeps everything parallel. In fact, how close are we? These are kind of just touching. We can probably change... Oh, that's right. These are... Wait, what is this? Yeah, okay. So that's that. Let's get this to where we want it. I don't want the turn to be too awkward. But, yeah. That's probably fine. I don't mind, like, when the roads have sort of a little bit of a weird shape to them. That's just indicative of real life, you know? I need to adjust this one a little bit. Maybe we'll do this. And in fact, maybe we need to do that with this one too. Yeah, that helps. That helps a lot. Straightening tool is your friend. Transport Fever. I haven't spent too much time playing it. It's a game that I do want to play, but I haven't spent too much time. Transport Driver or Transport Fever 2 looks really good. Right? Is it Transport Fever? Is it Train Fever? Train? Yeah, Transport Fever 2. Looks really good, so I might check that out. All right, so that's good there. How many lanes can we fit in across this? I think I'm just going to keep it at 3. So we're at 52 feet. 3 should be sufficient. And we'll just... Oh, come on. Move. We'll just do it this way where the spline edges are kind of just touching. Kind of, it makes that middle lane kind of big. Maybe we just overlap these ones a little tiny bit. Because I think 3, if we did 3 lines, it's going to be too much. Like, we're going to end up with like a really weird narrow lane. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So, let's see. It's either kind of a awkward, weird. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's do this. We'll bring that one over. We'll bring that one over. We'll line them up this way. I'm just trying to do this so I don't have to keep measuring things. Yeah, that middle one is just too wide. Maybe I gotta measure it. I really don't want to. 19. Maybe if I just measure one, that'll help me get it close with the other ones. That's 20 feet. Let's see. Where's the next 20-foot section? So what we could do is maybe just drag that white line over the shoulder line, shoulder marking. So once you get that lined up, then we should be all right. So then that's 20 feet. But yeah, see, this is gonna make some weird. This is the problem with doing this, man. Somebody like me just gets a little bit too wrapped up in the details of it. So that's 20 foot on the right, 20 foot in the middle. It's not 20 feet on the other side. Yeah, I want at least 3 lanes. How wide is this across? Maybe we just divide this out by 3 then. We go from here to here. 50. 50 divided by 3 is 16.6 feet. So we could try 16 feet. I feel like that's going to be a little narrow, but let's see. 16.6 to here. $16 to there. So that should, in theory, be equal. All right, that looks a little bit better. I can live with that. But is it realistic is the next question. I guess if we're 20 foot here and these are 3 feet shorter, that's not the end of the world. That's fine. Let's see a big tractor trailer going through there. That's fine. So now I have to try to make that work. 20 feet is too wide, 16.5 foot lanes. So how do I want to match this up? I wish I could grab these 2 spline points at the same time, but that ain't gonna work. So these, I think we need to get a little bit closer over here. The next question is going to be if we have enough space through the rest of this to continue with 3 or 4 lanes through here. All right, code AM5000 gets you entered for a chance to win. Copy Trainz 2019. Make sure you're entered. Lowercase a, lowercase m5000 with no spaces, no commas. What am I looking for here? 16. 17. What did I do? 16.6. Not really going to make a huge difference anyway, so I'm not super worried about that. 16 point whatever. Just an inch is not going to be that noticeable. All right, so at the very least, I just want the straight sections to be at least look halfway presentable. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks presentable enough. So then what we could do, I don't know about this curve though, it looks a little bit funky. But I think the white and the yellow on the left-hand side look pretty parallel. Maybe we could bring it in a little tiny bit. I want to make sure that we keep that straight. And I usually put the spline points like matched, you know. And this would probably not be a probably wouldn't be a dashed line through here, but we can change that in a second. That's looking cool. And we'll just check the distances, do a couple measurements. I got my ruler here. So we can come in a little tiny bit there. We could probably come in a little bit over here too. It's not going to be exact. It's not going to be perfect, but I just want to make sure that there's some consistency. And by the way, I'm usually not, I'm not this thorough with a lot of these roads all the time, but I don't know, maybe this will be a new thing. So let's see, we'll move that there. Move this here. And move this inward a little tiny bit. And that's probably fine because that's going to follow the contour of the toll barricade itself. That ruler is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Yeah, we're not going to do the drawing just yet because everybody's anticipating it too much. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes. If you're not entered, AM 5000 gets you entered for a chance to win. Copy Trainz 2019. How many people are here just to win a copy of the game instead of hang out? Yeah, you know what? That's fine. It's fine. All right, so we're going to go up about this far. Again, we'll straighten that. Probably going to replace those with solid white lines. But I just want to try to start to get the effect here. Again, just sort of roughing it in a little tiny bit. I say that a lot, don't I? Tiny bit. Tiny. The word tiny. A little bit. So we've got our road looks a little bit weird here. I don't know how I'm going to combat that. We'll just do a couple quick measurements again. Now I kind of want the spline point to stay there so I know where it is. Limit contextual information. I'm going to turn that off for now. So I want to be able to measure where, you know, from one spline point to the next so that it stays parallel. 16.7. Joseph Bennett, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy my work and my videos. Harry Marino, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. 16.6 or so. Right there. We'll go from here. 15, 16.7. So we're going to have to adjust that. And go from here to here. It's like 16.6 or 7, and that's fine from there. Okay, so then we can kind of come in here and make a couple little fine adjustments. Not bad. Again, it's not going to be exactly perfect, but as long as it looks parallel enough, then I'm happy. Okay, so let's turn that back off. Settings. Interface settings, limit contextual information. We'll do that. We're going to delete these markers, rulers. Cool, that's looking good. You know what I haven't done since we've started this is save. let's do that. What happened to music? Where's music? There we go. So then we would break this out into a couple different roads as well. This doesn't look super great right there, but what can we do about that? I need to add. I keep seeing stuff fly around in here, and I don't know if it's in my room or if it's outside my window. It's freaking me out. That's gonna get awfully close to the tracks. That's all right. I also don't know if these tracks are in the road or if they're gonna be ballasted like this. I haven't looked. So this is the Port of Los Angeles that we're working on today, for those that are asking. Yeah, it looks a little bit like there's a bit of a bulge there on the curve, and then it gets a little narrow. I don't know. I might just mess with that later on, like off camera, instead of continuing to waste time on that. What I'm going to do right now is take a quick 2-minute break, and then we'll come back to this, and then we'll do the drawing pretty soon. So if you're just joining us now, code AM5000 in the chat will get you a chance to win a copy of Trainz 2019. This is a full copy of Trainz. It is not the Steam copy. It is a full version of Trainz 2019. So that's exciting. AM5000, all lowercase, no commas, no spaces. In the chat, we'll get you a chance to win. So with that, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, I'm back. Here we go. AM5000 in the chat, not 5,100. We're not there yet. AM5000 in the chat gets you a chance to win a copy of Trainz 2019. We're going to be doing the drawing pretty soon. Just a couple of minutes. I got all kinds of crap on my desk here. I don't know what that is. All right, so we're going to keep doing a little bit more work. Then we're going to do the drawing pretty soon. And I'm gonna continue to stream after the giveaway for a little bit longer. All right, let me actually, while we're here, go through Nightbot once again and make sure that everybody is qualified who has been qualifying. I have to do this manually for some reason. Man, if I had like thousands of people doing this, it'd be impossible. There's got to be a reason. There's a button that says reset eligibility, but I don't know if that automatically sets everybody to eligible or if it sets everybody to not eligible. So I'm just doing it manually, one at a time. And I gotta make sure that our earlier winner is not part of this drawing. Just to make it fair for everybody else. A lot of people here. 156 people have entered. AM5000 is the code that you put into the chat here to enter to win for your chance to win a copy of the game. And then if you are a winner, I will send you the actual game code. That's not AM5000 is not it's not a game code. That is just the code to get you entered for the random drawing. All right, so how are we going to do this over here then? I mean, I actually have game codes for the Steam version as well, but I'm giving this out because I feel like people probably want the full version of the game and not the Steam version. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if you prefer the Steam version, I can make that happen too. If somehow AM5000 gets you a copy of the game through Steam right now or through the N3V store, I would be shocked and amazed. And that would be hilarious as well. All right, so that's even. We got this weird elbow joint here, but that's okay. By the way, I did open my window. I hear a train coming in the distance, so it's going to get probably pretty loud in here momentarily. But I'm sure you guys won't mind hearing a real train go by. Let's see, 16.7 feet or so. Move that to here. Straighten that out. Some of you guys prefer the Steam version. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm just like looking at everything going on in the chat there. You guys are funny. All right, let's see. We got put another one here. So 16 feet-ish, 6.6. It's fine. We got this thing here. Bada bing, bada boom. Move that. All right, 97 people watching. Pretty good. If you're new, if you're just joining, AM5000 in the chat will give you a chance to win a copy of Trainz 2019. All right, let's see. I don't know where the 2 lanes are going to start, or the 3 lanes rather, probably right here. Probably something like this. Oh, these spline points are just insane. Man, if you really want to strain your eyes, stare at this for a while. Ah, it's crazy. Let's see. We'll make sure that that's kind of even. That looks like that's in the middle there. All right. Actually, so I see a lot of people prefer Steam or the full version. When you, whoever wins, when we do the drawing, you can tell me which version you prefer, and I'll give you that copy. Doesn't matter to me. I have keys for both, so whichever you prefer. All right, there we go. That looks. I got to get rid of these rulers because they're driving me nuts. Gone. So I guess maybe we'll shorten this a bit. Maybe we could just get rid of that. Make this straight. Straight, okay. Yeah, the train wasn't so loud. It's gonna get loud as he pulls out, though. All right, that's cool. Let's see. We should try to get some textures. Proper textures in here. This bend is a little bit funky, but really not much I could do about that. It's just how these splines bend and do their thing. What is this song? Hold on a minute. What is this? All right, this is Epidemic Sound. I thought this is a song that is going to get me flagged, but I don't think so. Okay, 97 people watching times 320. All right, let's do the drawing. Let's do it. So this is your last chance to, if you haven't already entered the code, to enter for a chance to win. AM5000 will give you a chance to win a copy of Trainz 2019. Let's roll the dice in just a moment here. This is your last chance if you're not already entered. And once again, after I give away this copy, I'm going to continue to stream for a little bit longer. So if you want to continue to hang out, then I'll be here. All right, let's go over to Nightbot. Let me leave this on like a nice angle of something. So good luck to everybody. Let me make sure everybody is registered in here. Looks like we got 160, 170 people. I just got to check off a couple more things here. Make sure everybody's in, which they're not for some reason. Okay, that looks good. Good. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We're going to roll the dice in just a second here. Put on energized morning. Oh, yeah. Do I have that one? Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. We're going to roll the dice in just a second here. Energized morning. Where is that in here? Whatever. I don't see it. All right, here we go. Rolling dice. Drum roll, please. Let me maximize my window here so I can see what's going on. And where is it? Roll it. Cadden Zank has won the giveaway. Do we have a Cadden Zank here? Got about 2 minutes. Oh, he's here. Okay, great. Send me a message on Discord. Gotta verify that you are who you are. You're gonna send me a message on Discord. Send me something, a combination of words and letters and numbers or something, and then you're gonna put the exact same thing in the chat on YouTube. But first, send it to me on Discord so I can just make sure that it's you and it's not public, and then you're gonna post the same thing again over in the chat. And then I can get you a copy. And also let me know what version you want, if you want the Steam version or a full version. Congratulations, Cadden. And as I said, I have more copies of the game to give away in the future, so this is not going to be the last giveaway. Checking Discord. I think I got you on Discord somewhere, I think. Yeah, there will be other opportunities to win copies of Trainz 2019. I will be giving out more in the future, but for now, this is where we're at. All right, let's make sure. Let's see, I got a message. Cadden, just send me, I got you on Discord here, just send me, like I said, a combination of letters and numbers, and then just put the same one through the chat. Okay, Super Train Dispatch just messaged me and said he prefers the Steam version, so that's fine. Just trying to keep an eye on all the things here. You're gonna send me a message on Facebook too? Is that what you said? No, so what you're gonna do here, Cadden, is here, I'll just type it to you. So, yeah, you gotta just send me something. It could be, you know, Trainz 456. Send it to me on the Discord, whatever the heck you want. And then you gotta put the same thing over in the chat so I can make sure that that account is the same account. That's the way I'm doing it. Hello, Chance. What's up, buddy? So one Steam copy and one non-Steam copy is what we're gonna be giving out. All right, let me just make sure he's just trying to verify, and then we'll get back to building here. How many people did we lose? We lost about 20 people. That's fine. All right, this looks good. All right, that verifies it. So I'll hook you up with your game key, in a little bit. Oh, T90 Vladimir, I think you won last time. Welcome, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Excellent. So we have our two winners today, Cadden, Zank, and Super Train. What was it? Super Train Dispatch. So congratulations to you guys both. There will be other copies and other opportunities to win in the future. So stick around. Make sure you're subscribed and stuff. I'm gonna keep streaming for a bit longer if you want to hang out. We're gonna keep building. There's another train. Let's see. So once I'm done with the stream today, guys, that's when I'll give you your game codes. So stick around. I got you guys in the Discord and Instagram. So I will do that later. I just have to get the game keys, copy them, and paste them in. I just don't want to be doing that while I'm doing this. Alrighty. Awesome. So congratulations, you guys. That was a lot of fun. All right, stream's over with. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna keep going here for a bit longer. I had planned to stream until probably another hour or so, let's just keep this going. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this route. For those who are asking, this is the port of Los Angeles that we're working on today. Let's see if we can find a better texture really quick here for these roads. I just want to see what some different options look like. This is nice. It's pretty dark. Now, I don't think the... Let's look at the earth. I think the pavement out in LA is pretty bright, pretty sun-bleached. I've never been there, so I don't know for sure, but I want to just differentiate these different places, these different parking lots and roadways from each other. I like this one. We're going to do this one for the road. So we'll do that. We'll keep the parking lot the same color. And we'll just add a little bit of differentiation. And it actually looks kind of good, not totally dense on there, like if I sort of lightly spray it down. That looks good. And it's also PBR texture, I think, so it looks like it. Yeah. So that's cool. All right, there we go. All right, for those who joined just to play and win, I appreciate you watching and your chance to win. We'll do it again in the future as well. There will be other opportunities to win things. I gotta think of some other cool stuff to give away too. Rail Driver would be pretty cool, but that might be a little expensive. But I wouldn't mind doing something like that. Yeah, I like this as the road texture. It looks nice. And we're gonna just do that through here. All right. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks really good. I like that a lot. Definitely liking that a lot. All right, so we got our road textures going. We got to finish this over here. I do want to keep using... Is this the PBR version? Yeah, these textures are really nice. These, it's the city... Whatever it's called. City street textures, which are just great. And somebody converted them to work in Trainz 2019 as PBR textures, which is nice. I very much appreciate that. Whoever did it, I can't remember the username. Oh, whoops. Moved my game window. Did that screw things up? I wonder if that just screwed up my stream. Did the game freeze for you guys? Let me see. It might have frozen. I might have screwed that up. Let me... It looks frozen. Let me switch this really quick because I think I just froze it. Just broke it because I grabbed the window. Let me just switch out of that. I think I just need to refresh the window. Nope. Give me 1 second, dudes. I might have to relaunch the game since it's giving me issues. Let me see what happens here. Don't save. Yeah, I was trying to do some texturing and I grabbed the game window and I moved it and then that kind of screwed up OBS. So I gotta relaunch it, I think. Let me close that. Close this. Close this. Hopefully I don't have to relaunch the stream. I know it does that sometimes. It's kind of weird. When you play this game in windowed mode, It doesn't like certain things. Let me see if let me switch it back. Nope, we are frozen on the loading screen. So let's switch back again. Might have to open this up. Why is this doing this? Sorry about that, guys. It's gonna take me a minute to just work this out. I might have to relaunch the game again a couple times. It's always weird when it does this. Okay, it looks like it might be working now. Let me get my route open again. Let me switch it. I think we're back in business. I think we're good. Yeah, I use capture window. It's just that sometimes when it just doesn't update properly. All right, that looks like we're back in business. Sweet. All right, so we're gonna grab these, do a few of these again. Try to get this area finished. All right. Sweet, sweet. Everything seems to be working again. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Usually when you get to like toll plazas like this, it's just a free-for-all, so I might just kind of leave it like that. I'll just make sure that these are parallel. Yeah, it should be fine now because it just as long as I don't grab the window again accidentally. We should be all right. All right, that looks cool. And I kind of feel like maybe some of this would be kind of going around the bend. Maybe these, I don't know. Who knew I'd be watching Joe while hunting deer in a tree stand? Wow, that's cool. That's different. That's awesome. Good day to be outside, man. I mean, I don't know where you are, but it's a beautiful day here. Absolutely beautiful day. Good temperature. I was out this morning before I started streaming, trying to enjoy some of the weather while it's still nice. So, I'm going back out after I'm done here, too. All right, that looks cool. Probably do something like this. And again, like I said, I'm kind of making this up as I go because I don't know exactly how this would go, but just taking real life experience and applying it here. And it seems to be working all right so far, at least. Looks good. Gray, cold, and rainy in British Columbia. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the snow. Although, I will say, I kind of am looking forward to winter just from the perspective that this summer I spent so much time outside and like doing stuff that I haven't had time to do like my normal indoor stuff, you know? So I'm kind of looking forward to having a little bit of a break in that so I can do my indoor things. Playing video games and making videos, stuff like that, you know? I'm not in New York anymore. I'm in Jersey. I just moved here in February, so I'm in Not really in northern New Jersey. I guess I'm in like central Jersey. I don't know. I've never lived in Jersey, so I don't really know how people refer to it. Like in New York, we've got, you know, upstate New York or western New York and stuff like that. So I don't know what they say here in Jersey. All right, I like the way that this looks. Let's do a little bit more of this texturing through here. Like that. We're gonna hide some of that a little bit. That looks cool. We need to extend our yellow line over here. I actually like where I am in Jersey, believe it or not. I never thought I'd like Jersey. I was always like, ew, Jersey, I don't want to live in Jersey. But where I am, I really love it. And I don't intend on leaving. I want to buy a house down here and stay here. So I really like where I am, location-wise. Just outside of the city. I'm kind of in the country. I'm not far from the beaches. You know, it's nice. Oh, by county. Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you what county I'm in because I don't want to disclose too much personal information. I'm not going to get that specific. I don't want to give out that kind of information. Not that I don't trust you guys. I just don't trust you guys. That's as my teacher, one of my old film teachers used to say. He's like, it's not that I don't trust you. I just don't trust you. All right, this is looking cool. Oh, we got one little thing here. We can delete that. Joe's trying out for Jersey Shore next year. Nice. Nice, nice. I will not confirm nor deny those allegations. All right, what am I trying to do here? We've got this parking lot dealie here. That's fine. I don't really like how this looks anymore, so I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Bada bing, bada boom, gone. Hey, look, I mean, if I run into one of you guys at like a train show or rail fanning or something like that, then that's one thing, but I don't need people showing up like where I live or anything like that, you know? And that does happen. Not to me, but it does happen to people. All right. So this is looking cool. I like what I'm seeing here. I like what we're doing. Maybe we can extend this fence a little bit. I think maybe through here would be too tight. So I don't want to go that far. What are we looking at underneath? We've got all these trailers again. Oh, we were going to do... That's right. What we're going to do over here. We're going to try to do inside of this section a little bit. Because I like that. What is the next episode coming out? The next thing coming out is going to be a Trainz 2019 build. I'm not going to... It's new, and I'm not going to spoil it until you guys see it, so you're going to have to wait. But, yeah, that's coming pretty soon. Probably in the next week or two. Excuse me, I had a burp. Probably the next week or two. Unfortunately, I can't turn out videos as quickly as I used to, because... I'm just too stinking busy with work. But yeah, we'll be getting something new coming your way soon. All right, we're gonna just sort of trace this out a little bit. It's a new project that I'm pretty excited about. And then what I'm gonna be doing is alternating between that and that build, that project, and the P&B. Those will be my two go-to builds for the next several months. All right, let's see. We're going to go to about here. My voice is cutting out. That might just be my voice getting raspy from talking for 3 hours straight. If it is, if other people are hearing it kind of cut in and out, let me know. If it is indeed cutting out. Is the music, do you hear it happening with the music too? Because then that would mean that something fishy is going on. But usually this is the point where my voice starts cutting out on its own out of exhaustion and raspiness. How does this go exactly? I guess it's not all straight exactly, so that's fine. We've got this weird little thing going on here. Yeah, that'll be the new series will be the N3V build. That will be the N3V build, yes. So that's exciting. We'll see how that how that all goes. But I don't want to get into details because that spoils what I can talk about during my voiceovers. And I don't want to have to fish for ideas to talk about during my videos. It's hard enough. Can be hard enough at least. Let's see, we got trailers here, so it looks like we might want to straighten that out and then make the curve right around here. Voice and music are fine. Okay, cool. The pizza and beer wind. I love it. Nice. CP Zach Productions, thanks for hanging, man. We'll see you next time. Enjoy your Saturday. All right, let's see. We're going to come up to about here with that, maybe. Shape this up. It's not perfectly parallel with the grid. Which is all right. And I'm going to guess that this is probably like a one-way sort of deal. Looks like it might be fenced off here, so let's do that. Let's include that quickly. Put a fence here. Like there might be maybe like a little exit somewhere over there, but oh, it does look like maybe it connects to the road. Maybe this is like a one-way. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. We'll make that decision when we get that far. We're not there yet. All right, what does this look like on there? It's looking okay. Just trying to get things shaped up here. Maybe we'll work on this intersection a little bit. Let's see if we can make this make some sense. Looks like it might intersect somewhere over here. And then it kind of looks like we're gonna, I don't want to do these tedious road markings again, but looks like we've got another like 3 lanes of traffic that we're gonna have to play with somehow. Just rough that in again and we'll make it make sense soon. Ginger ale, huh? So ginger ale, Schweppes or what's the other one? Canadian. Okay, I'm trying to think of like the brand. Which brand do you prefer? I like the Seagram's. Seagram's is my favorite. If I had to choose. All right, let's take a measurement here. We're gonna go. Actually, I should do it from here. 16. Whenever I said 7, we'll say 17 feet. Why not? Whatever. Do that. Bring this back. Canada Dry, yeah, that's the other brand. Oh, the Discord, yeah. Let me put the Discord in for you folks. Thanks for reminding me. Edit invite. Let this go for an hour. No limit on the uses. Copy. Boom. Okay, Discord link coming your way. And then we got to do a measurement over here again. feet, 16, 17 feet. A few inches aren't going to make a difference. Sweet. We'll have to somehow make that work, like around this bend. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. How many? So wait, is it supposed to be? It's like 2 or 3 lanes to this whole thing. That's 2 lanes. Oh, so maybe the 3 lanes kind of curves into here. Okay. So maybe we need to make this proper as well. Let's measure that. From here, 30, 40, 50, 16.6. Okay. And then we'll measure it up here again. And I just clicked outside the window, so I hope it didn't freeze anything. Let me know if the game looks frozen again. Carlos Straley, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? All right, so we got that, and then we can add another one. Hopefully this will fit. I don't know. Might have to do some road adjustment. It's kind of what it looks like in my opinion. Straighten that out a little bit. All right, stream is all right, good. Sometimes I just don't know anymore. Like, you just touch something in the game the wrong way or outside of the window or something like that, and suddenly it just freezes it, or who knows. All right, take the road. Where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move over the yellow line, which I'll do. I'll do that in a minute, but let's get this linked up with that, and this one linked up with this. Oops, didn't click it. Oh, Andrew, my buddy Andrew from work. College. He tried to win a copy of the game. How do I not go crazy with all these splines? I am. I'm just keeping it inside. Just internalizing it. Pushing it down. So let's see. In theory, as long as the spacing is correct between everything, then it should just stay parallel the whole way, right? 16.8, whatever. Close enough. Whatever, we're gonna bring that to somewhere over here. So usually as long as the splines are, you know, parallel, they usually stay pretty even. That looks about right. So again, I guess we got, would that make sense though? Whatever, it's fine. We'll do 3 lanes here, and then it really should be 2 lanes. This should be 3 lanes, and this should be 2 lanes, because these are trucks going out. But I guess I don't know what's going on here. There might be more traffic coming out because maybe the trucks are being loaded with those containers, so you'd have more trucks going this way than coming in. I'm imagining that the trucks are coming in with containers and putting them on the train, but it's actually, it probably is the opposite. Eventually the containers are coming off the ships, and I guess maybe some would go on trucks and some would go on the trains. I don't know. I don't know what the operation is here. I'm just kind of making it up. Yeah, most of this stream has been roads, hasn't it? That's good. You know what? We should try to do something else. That's a good point. That's a really good point. We should try to, I mean, I don't know. Most of this map is just roads, though. That's the thing. There's no scenery anywhere. That's kind of which is what we got. Yeah, both ways, imports and exports. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, this is all just pavement, man. Here's some trees over here. We can put some trees down and shrubs here. Yeah, there's a few YouTube videos out there that were produced by like the company that made the Port LA. Yeah, I think this is the Queen Mary. Yep, Queen Mary 2. It's extremely bright, but it'll work as a nice background object. That's one thing that I noticed. If you look at this place on Google Earth, Google Satellite, there's a lot of cruise ships that dock around here. It might even be able to see some from here. I think this is probably an oil tanker or something like that, but I did notice in some areas there's a lot of cruise ships docked. So, do an incredibly detailed underwater scene for scenery, yes. That'd just be a Lag City. Lag City. Yeah, I really wanted to do this. Let me try to focus on in here for a few minutes. Let's get this fence. Yeah, some shipwrecks and stuff. That would be pretty cool. All right, we'll do that. And then we're going to do over here. And then maybe we can try to run like a test train or something through here. I don't know. I also have to figure out if this track is like embedded in the road or if it's supposed to be like ballasted and stuff, because that makes a big difference. You know, if I go to change this and switch it over, you get like this, you know, floating rails or track in the pavement, and that's problematic. So it's got to be one or the other, and I got to figure it out. Yeah, so this is Google Earth UTM tiles underneath. So it definitely helps to use this. It makes a major difference in being able to do this, especially when you're trying to copy something from real life. I'm very happy that that I have this. And I was surprised because I didn't make this map, the DEM map. Somebody else made it for me, and then I think it was during one of my first streams of this that I opened it up and I was like, holy crap, what is this? I didn't know this existed. So it was all news to me until recently as well. Yeah, we could try to run an intermodal test train just to see what happens. We're going to delete that point. And we're going to move this one. I might need to add a couple more spline points in here, but again, just trying to get it roughed in. Get it roughly where I need it, and we want to straighten this one out as well. Don't want it too close to the tracks, want to leave a little bit of a gap there. I don't really know what the realistic spacing is, but as with everything else that I do, I just generally eyeball it and see what works best, what looks best. I think one more spline point would be good. I was just gonna say, probably stream for another 20 minutes or half hour. My throat's starting to get scratchy and dry, so we'll see how much further I can go before I totally lose my voice altogether. I'm supposed to be going out with some friends this evening too, so I want to be able to talk to them. Ah, the air just kicked on. Oh, it feels nice. All right, that looks cool. Maybe another spline point over here, just to keep the spacing maintained properly. Looks all right. All right, well, that's good enough for now. I can continue to do tweaking later on. Cool. All right, so I think We can probably put some of these containers in here. Yes, perfect fit. And we'll just try to mix them up a little bit. I really don't feel like stacking individual ones right now, but that is also an option, so. But we'll do a couple of these big ones. Right? Is that what's underneath here? Is it the container? It looks like it's trucks, maybe. Trailers. So we'll do... Why don't we do contain... Yeah, it probably is, actually. That would make the most sense. So let's not do those. It's probably... Let's search container. I gotta find a container, like, trailer. Because that's what I'm guessing is probably... It's probably containers on trucks. I'm not reading any of these things. I'm just kind of like clicking and scrolling. That tends to be my technique for the most part. Here we go. Of course, they're all going to be rotated the wrong way. So I have to rotate every single one of them. All right, so let's do this. We'll just sprinkle a few down like this. A couple of these guys. A couple of these guys. And then we're going to move them all into place one at a time, all at once. And this is the painstaking crap. This is the stuff that I don't like doing, even worse than drawing lines on the road. Rotating and placing cars. Trying to make sure that they don't look too similar. These look a little short, but these are 20 footers. Are there other ones? Maybe there probably are other ones and I just don't have them installed right now. Yeah, those are shorter ones. Yeah, I bet I just don't have them installed. Oh, these are cool. And maybe we can like pick a little scene to try to detail or something like that. I don't know. Weasel65, thanks for hanging out, man. I'll catch you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We'll just... The rotation tool is a little bit weird. It seems like I'm not going to go for anything perfect here. Just close enough when it comes to rotations, especially for vehicles. I hope I'm flipping these the right way. Yeah, okay. The wheels at the back. Oh no, wait. I gotta flip them. No, because that would mean I gotta go the other way. They gotta go this way. Dang it. I'll do these all over again, because they'd probably all be backed in. Right? That would make the most sense. Alright, that looks good. And then we can move them all into place. Oh, somebody had said that I could use the marquee tool and copy and paste and rotate them. I could do that, I guess. That's an option. That'd be one way to do it for sure. Use the JR 50-foot trailers. Do I have... Maybe I don't have that. Do I have it installed? JR trailer. Oh, yeah. Got some. All right, so let's get these down first, and then we'll mix some of these in. Ah, yes. The good old rotation bug. My favorite. Favorite Trainz bug. What's everybody up to Saturday night? Anybody got any fun plans? What's everybody up to? What do you guys do? And I'll put the Discord link in in the chat again pretty soon as we get closer to wrapping things up in this parking lot paradise. It'd be nice if you could set the rotation like before you placed assets too, you know. I'm gonna need a lot more of these. Way too many. Sean, you're funny. Working. People are working. And then, yeah, once I wrap up with this, I gotta make sure I give you guys the two winners the codes. Cannot forget to do that, because that is important. Oh, you know what we can do also here, which might be a nice detail? We're going to add some parking lines. I'll show you in a second. My idea. Because I feel like they probably wouldn't have these just like randomly parked in here, would they? I guess I didn't need to have that on the grid mode there. Let me look at the chat here. Nick Broadshaw, you got some ambitious plans this evening. Very nice, very nice. Wit Simulations, get ready for your marriage. When are you getting married, man? It's got to be coming up soon. Working third shift, Rick NJT. New Jersey Transit? You work for the New Jersey Transit based on your username? That's my curiosity there. All right, so here's my idea. We're gonna add more spline points. We're not gonna go. It's not gonna be too bad. This is what we're gonna do. This is what I'm thinking. We will go. We're gonna do these. Second winner was Cadden Zank. Right? I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but that was our second winner. So I'm going to use these, and I'm just going to extend it so that it's the full length. And line them up like this. And we'll see. And then we kind of have like, you know, designated spots for the trailers to park. Maybe it's really there and maybe not. I don't know. Let's do it from here. I think that just adds kind of a nice little detail. And then we can maybe line these up a little bit more. At least I've seen some pretty similar parking situations in Jersey on my way to work from the window of my train. Dispatcher on the Hoboken division. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. Good to have you here. I ride Jersey Transit every day. I live right off of one of the main lines. It's cool to have, you know, people who have all these different, that are like in these different worlds within the real world, you know, like different things. Like Rick works for New Jersey Transit, and there's a couple other people who are engineers or conductors on the real thing and work at some of these facilities, and it's pretty neat. Pretty neat to have that kind of dynamic here. And that level of interaction, I think that's really cool. That's what makes doing this a lot of fun. Very enjoyable. So let's see, I would imagine that they're probably not going to be perfect because nobody is perfect, but they would at least be in the lines. We can stagger them a little tiny bit. They don't have to be perfectly straight. We're going to change the asphalt color here as well. I probably should add more trailers as well, so we'll do that too. All right, line that up. I'll line this up. Sometimes I wish I could use the arrow keys to nudge things around like you would in Photoshop, and Illustrator, but I don't know if that would really be beneficial. Should have done the lines first. All right, that's good enough. Oh, there's still more. My system is a Core i7-7700K with 32 gigabytes of RAM. I've got a GTX 1080 Ti graphics card. My game is on an SSD, and I record onto an SSD. The game is on its own dedicated SSD. So here comes another train. No one's getting their trailers in these lines. Yeah, I'll take a picture from my train window sometime this week. I already heard this song. I'm skipping this. I'll have to show you what I see every day. All right, that's fine. We're good. We good. Let's put a couple more of these in there. These are just regular trailers. I don't know if there's... Roadway is pretty popular. I don't know if there's other ones that are the, oh yeah, here we go. Containers on trailers. We'll do some of these. Do one trailer where it's parked in two spaces. Yeah, sure, I could do that. Again, I usually try to use the same tool, and like, you know, if I'm rotating stuff, I'll just do it in bulk. That way I'm not like clicking between all these different tools or like hitting hotkeys and stuff like that. I could at least do things sort of in bulk. And tedious tasks like this go a little bit faster. For also, my PC specs are in the like about page on my YouTube channel, so you can get the info there as well. Rusty Tie Plate 88, thanks for hanging out, man. I'll see you next time. Enjoy your night. Thanks for chilling. Good to have you guys. Yeah, there's this one distribution center that I pass on my way to work in Newark that they've just got like trailer after trailer like lined up just like this, and every time I see it I'm like, man, that is tight. I don't know how these guys do that, but lo and behold, that's how it's done. Yeah, both winners have been announced, and the party is winding down. Things are winding down. All right, I do want to detail this section of the parking lot a little bit more, like around this building. So that's probably going to be the next and last thing we do. All right, that's looking cool. Let's change this texture color. What do we want it to be? Something else? That's pretty dark. I feel like I don't want one that's too dark. This might work. Let's see what this looks like. And then we gotta add like a crossing in there too. This might work. This looks good. It's like the idea of having, you know, different aged pavement from one section to the other. And then, you know, this is just Trainz, so if I want to change it out again, I can. Maybe I should rotate it a little bit. It's looking a little too much like a pattern. Nice. This looks cool. All right, so what's underneath around this building? Just more trailers? There's got to be something. Excuse me. Yeah, the Budweiser plants. Yeah, it's more closer to Secaucus though. Secaucus is what I'm thinking. So maybe it's not necessarily Newark, but between Newark and Secaucus is the distribution facility that I'm thinking of. You could see it right from when you're going into the city, right from the tracks. It's like, you know, 100 feet out, 50 feet out. All right, let's see. We want. Let's see if we can find a sidewalk that looks good. What are these? Oh wait, I'm in. What is this though? JP sidewalk ramp. Interesting. Kind of curious what the rest of those look like. Corner. What are the arrows for? I'm gonna have to check out what that's all about. Oh, Mr. takes up too many. Yeah, sure. Here, we'll do this. How's that? He didn't do a good job. All right, let's see. What's the sidewalk I usually use? I don't even remember. Sidewalk medium. Here we go. There's got to be some better sidewalks than this. What do we got? Let's explore this for a minute. Sidewalk 12 foot. What do these Yarnish ones look like? They're too thick. I know that much. The intermodal facility in Kearney. Yeah, there's that too. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have Google Earth. Let me switch to Google Earth. Here, let's leave the port of LA for a moment. And let's fly over to New Jersey. Alright, let's see. Secaucus. Where's the train tracks over here? Oh, I'm totally turned around here. Where am I facing north? Yeah, I'll show you exactly the distribution facility that I'm thinking of. Let's see. It's got to be. Okay, so here's the Jersey Transit tracks. Go over this. I think it's this one right here. No, it's not that building. It's up here more. Here. Y'all don't believe me? There it is. Yeah, look at this lot. So this is, you know, I ride this every day, so I see this coming in. These guys park tight. So. Don't tell me it's not possible. Totally possible. Like this is rotating. This is like I feel inverted, but I'm not inverted. So anyway, let's go back to the game. So let's see if we could find a different sidewalk to use. Oh man, if you guys are just joining now, you're late. This is we're at the end of the stream here. This is a nice one, Sam ones. We already did the giveaway, and I'm gonna be wrapping it up very shortly. Ooh, what is this? Where did these roads come from? I've seen these before. That's nice. Oh man, I wish I had this when I was doing the Dayton and Troy. Look at that. I don't think this is a 19 texture either. This isn't like PBR or something special. That's nice. I remember the Sam stuff is usually pretty good. Like I'm not surprised that it looks great. Oh, that's nice. Just the plain texture itself. That looks great. Road with sidewalk. We don't want that. We just want plain. It's JP sidewalk. Oh, this must be the sidewalk that goes with those other assets that I was looking at a minute ago. That's pretty nice. Maybe let's try to work with this. I'm curious. I just want to try something different, you know? I like that it's actually got a curb, but I think it looks like it might be like made to go with a road. Like a special special road asset. Why can't I grab this? What's going on here? There we go. It's one of these sort of glitchy ones. But I want to see JP sidewalk. Let's just clear that. JP traffic separator. Oh, hello. Hello, spline divider roadie thing. I like that. These are power lines, okay. JP road. Interesting stuff here. Is this supposed to be moving? What's this? JP platform. Huh, this is all new stuff. I wonder if this is built into 19 or what. Oh, this is nice too. Oh, I gotta remember these things. JP footbridge. Oh. Ah, these are great assets, man. Wow. They seem a little glitchy, but you know, they look really nice. I bet you there's more on the download station. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, it's Japan? JP is Japan? That's fine. I don't care if it looks, if it fits, it fits. Let's see what else we got. The Ashdale ones. This one's not bad either. JMR. I might just use the one I always use. It's like low poly enough. Pavement slabs. Then you got the SAM ones. That's what I was just looking at. All right, let's just do whatever the one that I normally use is. Oops. Yeah, this is... The JP one is definitely a little buggy. I can't seem to delete it. I'm clicking on it, and I can't grab it. Just keeps grabbing the other stuff. Let's try this side. Yeah, like I'm trying to delete it. There we go. Acting a little buggy. If it fits, it fits. I like it. All right, and then maybe we probably have one going down this way. What do we got back here? Maybe we could put some dumpsters and stuff. Do a little detailing. What's the smaller one here? No, there is no smaller one. It's just... All right. It just looks too wide for my liking. We're gonna just clip it down to here. And we could drag this one out a little bit. I think that's probably going to be about as close as we're going to be able to get these two. And there we go. I don't know why that... Now we're going to have a little Z clipping, but we can fix that by adjusting the height by just a tiny, tiny bit on one of them. There we go. No more Z clipping. STRMM trees are not American. Yeah, but I mean, the trees themselves are American. Come on. I mean, there's oak trees all over the world, right? Gotta make sure that that's even. That's cool. What else can we put back here? Let's do a little detail-y thingy. Do a little scene. Let's see. Maybe we throw something like this over here. No, I don't like that one. Let's see. There is a JR one, I think. This one looks good. Waste core. Works for me. And then we could add some of the bollards. I always like those. The JR, we could do round ones. Yeah, it's a Unreal. I know. Put these like on the corners. Maybe we could do a couple street lights or something. Of course there's going to be newspapers. I haven't gotten there yet. Do that. Maybe we throw a no parking sign. Something like this. Ooh, you know what we could do? I just got an idea. We can do more road splines or spline things. Yes. Let's get rid of this. I'm not doing that. Yeah, let's make this a little bit more miserable. Yeah, we can do this. Or would they be white? Maybe they would be white. Where's the white ones? Because yellow usually means, you know, like don't cross into that. Let's actually go from this side because we can just tuck the other side underneath the building and hide it in the sidewalk. Hey, listen, there's only so many assets in this game, all right? Kind of bound to reuse them sometimes. Especially the newspaper and the scrap. Alright, that's cool. Which spline are we going for here? Right here. The waste core thing, I think, came from Tidewater. But I don't know. I mean, they're also on the P&B, so... I think it's one of those assets that probably was in a payware pack at some point and then just... I don't know, slipped out. Maybe these would be yellow, actually. Let's make these yellow. Delete, go away. Oh man, it'd be really fun to put one of these trailers into this spot, huh? With this building here and everything. Oh man. That's fine there. Yeah, this looks cool. And then we can just actually we can leave that one where it is. And then I think there's what the 10-inch yellow line. Do this one. That'll go something like this, right? And then that one will go something like this, I think. I think the effect will be pretty nice. What's going on in the chat here? My newspapers, you guys are poking fun of me because my newspapers, come on. Admit it, it's a nice detail. Alright, we need to just do that. I'm gonna make that go to there. That looks cool. I like that. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll go over top of that again with the regular individual lines. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because it's just too stinking much. All right, where's my newspapers? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, you know, you don't know that they're newspapers. They could be, you know, rules of the operating department books or something like that. Who knows? There we go. Nice. Spike strips. I don't know of any in this game. Another train pulling in. We could add some more stuff back here. What's over here? I'm just trying to like imagine like what the purpose of some of these spots are. How they would be used. Let's throw another bollard over here. No parking. I need a no parking sign. Throw this here. You could throw a couple lights down too, but I don't know. Generator, yeah, that's an idea too. Maintenance trucks too. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I have any generators installed. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. Actually, stuff like this too would be good. The cat one is nicer, but I don't know if they would have a cat. That's like a construction site sort of thing. Where would this be? This might be on this side, right? So maybe let's move that out of the way. This might be more like over here. 268. Oh, the nightlight assets would be nice. Yeah, I don't think I don't have them installed on here in this Trainz 19. We'll just put that like this, I guess. Maintenance truck. If you type USA into the search, so let's just see USA. What are these? These are some kind of road. Interesting. Atlas lights. We got these buildings. What's that? It's a tower. See, I'm just trying to scroll through this and see if I come across what you guys are talking about. Maintenance vehicle. Nope, I don't see it. I don't know, I feel like this might be like one of those spots where they just kind of toss whatever kind of nonsense they have, tuck it away. How do you spell maintenance? M-A... Is it maintain? I can never get that word right for some reason. I'm not even gonna try to spell it out right now. No. Could do like some of these MOW vehicles, but utility truck. Yeah, this one's nice. This asphalt texture, let's take a look and see, and then I think I'm gonna be wrapping this up. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. This is a nice truck. I definitely like that. Let's see what these textures are. I don't know who made them, but it is PBR Asphalt 01 Dark by, here's the Kuwait on the bottom, 47, let me get it on a black background, 473-136-1037-122. So that's that. Go like do something like that. What does this say on here? Oh, safety first. Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty cool so far. I definitely like how everything's shaping up. I know we spent like 90% of this stream just doing roads, but I like it. I'll clean up these textures and stuff like that, but I like the overall effect that we've got here. I think it looks really, really great. A lot of detail, a lot of stuff going on here, and it's only going to get more and more populated, so I'm excited about that. Looks good. obviously will come through, and we're going to continue to add details and that sort of thing. But I think that is going to do it for today. My voice is getting raspy. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to go grab some late lunch or something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I had a lot of fun working on this build, and I hopefully can stream this more often because this is like a lot of fun. And I'm glad you guys joined in for your chance to win Trainz 2019 copies. And congratulations to Cadden, Zank, and our other winner, Super Train Dispatch. Congratulations to you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. And I'll see you guys. Oh yeah, let me give you the Discord link one last time before I get out of here. Invite people. Copy. I'll give you the Discord link. And that's gonna do it for me tonight. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Saturday and go hang out with people and enjoy the weather and all that sort of fun stuff. So thanks for hanging out, guys. See you next time. See you on the Discord.
Consequences of our sin.